exist.
Are you sure about that?
I presume reality, ergo I presume my thoughts are my own, ergo I do in fact exist. But failing those assumptions, I do not in fact exist, and none of this truly matters.
I think you're a ghost. To be 100% honest with you, I think you're a ghost.
I'm the ghost in the machine. Mwah. I mean, none of these people have actually met me, so, you know. I'm just haunting the interwebs playing online games.
Since Bleakley won't be here this week, does he get the same experience that we get, or does he miss out on the experience?
Nah, I'll give him some too. I'm a share and share, like, I'm a communist DM.
Yeah, we all have to share.
Oh, did I did say the right thing, right? Did actually say what the game was. I did. Yes, good. And then I let people know. Wait, nope. Somewhere out there.
Over the rainbow.
This one. And then we tell the Modifius people that we're doing stuff. And then I put it in here. So you guys know what the episode is at least. Oh, helps if I can see the chat. That'd be helpful. There we go.
No, you don't need to see no chat. Who believes in the chat nowadays?
Yeah, I'm too big a streamer. I'm too good for the chat. It just goes by so fast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Electric Metropolis video game tour. I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian, and we are playing Fallout Isle of Twilight, a 2D20 Fallout game by RPG by Modifius, and we will get ourselves started with our little intro. Beyond this one, obviously. Where is it? Where's my thing? There it is. The mighty vessel, the new ark of humanity, has been thrust against the treacherous shores of an uncharted Pacific island in the wake of a furious tempest. Surprisingly resilient, the ship weathered the storm's wrath, its sturdy frame standing strong against the island's rugged embrace. However, the aftermath of this violent encounter demanded immediate attention. Hull inspections and essential repairs were imperative to ensure the behemoth's seaworthiness. This newfound sanctuary, however, harbored a sinister secret. A colony of wretched mirelurks, those vile aquatic abominations, laid claim to the island's sinister shores. They descended upon any soul daring to tread near the ship's exterior, wreaking havoc upon both human workers and trusty automatons. The NCR and Brotherhood of Steel garrisons valiantly defended the new ark, yet the unrelenting mirelurk threat hindered the crucial hull work, dragging the progress to a crawl. In response to this dire situation, the wise overseer deemed it necessary to dispatch courageous expeditionary parties to the accursed island. Their mission? To confront the mirelurk menace head-on. Among these intrepid groups, one stood out. A band of daring souls tasked with venturing deep into the mirelurk lair. Armed with a potent sedative gas, they were tasked to weaken and bewilder these relentless creatures. Or, if they dare tread further into the abyss, to challenge the monstrous mirelurk queen herself, striking at the heart of the lurking terror.
Those guys sound cool. We should see what they do.
Exactly.
Forget whatever we were gonna do. Those guys are cool.
I know, right? I'm a little. Stone was a little busy trying to shove crab people off the edge of the ship at the moment. Crab people.
I think it's a good thing I got a bayonet.
Yes.
Well, to start off, I am going to drink my purified water, and I am going to eat some sugar bombs. Which means that we gain 1 action point at the start of the next scene. Not this scene, but the next scene.
Okay.
Okay. That's like just convoluted enough that I hope to remember.
And I heal 7 hit points.
Do you normally heal hit points by swimming? I mean, by sleeping.
You would have at least one night of sleep before you're sent off onto your merry way.
Oh, so do I fully heal up then?
Well, that's what we're looking at.
Well, you have your injury that you'd have to recover from.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say because it does actually affect.
I feel like I should. How many more Stimpaks you got, Chief?
None. You used my last one healing me.
Tragic.
I mean, again, I have food and such, and that heals hit points.
Oh yeah, it's just more for when you inevitably get slapped down again.
So all of you would have had at least 6 hours of sleep between the crash and getting settled in and so on. Because you guys wouldn't be expected to help with the immediate damage control because you were busy helping defend the bridge and doing the emergency stuff, and it was.
I got injured really bad.
Yeah, so you guys kind of had the night to yourselves.
I was already on damage control.
Yeah. But
I got a pass.
You will get. You are considered well rested since you're sleeping in a settlement, i.e., the new arc. So your maximum HP for all of you is increased by +2. You regain all lost HP when you get a full night's rest. And for those with injuries, I think it's just our blue boy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope. Probably.
Just the blue boy.
So
Just him.
Just you will do endurance survival. Difficulty equal to how many injuries do you have?
2.
2. Oh wait, I'm asking the wrong question because you're not dying. You're recovering from injury. You were involved in combat, but not technically travel. So we'll call this. Oh, it does matter how many injuries. Sorry. Difficulty 3 plus 2 is difficulty 5.
First things first, I'm getting my hit point squared away. I believe I still have a rad damage on me, so that brings it down by 1.
Yep.
So I only get 1 extra max HP.
Yeah.
Still good, but still take it. What is it? Endurance
Survival.
Oh god, endurance survival so often. I'm not even gonna buy anything.
Is that Bethesda products? Wink. No.
Right.
That was.
You recover nothing except HP.
Unless you want to fall through the map or something, you know.
But yeah, the group of you are called to the overseer's office on the new arc. To set the scene a bit, the new arc is in sort of shallow water of a sort. It's not like literally beached up on land anymore. The crew was very quick to get it pushed up and away a little bit, but it's still like close enough to the water that they could quickly beach themselves if they thought they were going to sink, but also not so far out that it's a super long boat journey there and back. Like, they're not literally gangplank down. It's like little pilot boats coming and going from the nearby cove that they crashed into. And the lot of you are summoned that morning to the office of Overseer Alara Presswood. Greetings, everyone. I hope everyone managed to get some rest last night.
Is fine.
Stonewall slept like a Brahmin.
Gregory's head is just wrapped in bandages like a mummy. It's like fucking Joshua Graham. Like, he can't even, like, talk. Just sort of,
So you're telling me you have a penalty to speech text?
if you would like to make that complication, that's funny. I'm down for that.
Sure. A little muffled. Corporal, I assume your team is giving you some time away while you were busy on damage control from defending the hull. Mr. Catran? You are muted if you're saying anything. Also, I don't have our little... It's popped up at the moment. I should put that back up.
Also, does anyone else have any medicine skill? Because I'm realizing that I can only... I will be unable to heal myself. I have a +4 to difficulty, at least, because both of my head injuries.
I'm kind of set up there to cause injuries, not help fix them.
You want to
So
help with
walk
your
and
injury?
pop bone back into place.
Perfect.
I know nothing about medicine.
Pretty sure Bleakley's half of Bleakley's stuff is helping with
it
this.
is.
Yeah, because unfortunately I will be useless in combat because all of my attack rolls will be at a +4 difficulty.
Damn.
Stonewall has no medicine, but he can just try to put stuff together.
I don't think anyone else has medicine. Yeah. Well then.
So,
Maybe you should talk to your vault doctors.
Right.
See your local vault doctor today.
Oh, the reason I called all of you here is, as you've likely heard, there are a variety of Mirelurks assailing our repair teams who are trying to inspect and look over the hull. And, well, in time we will be successful, but we cannot stay beached on this shore for too long. And we certainly can't afford to allow the Mirelurks to savage our expeditionary teams who may be trying to gather food. We've already sent out a NCR Brotherhood contingent to set up an outpost on a nearby high mount to get a sort of lay of the land, and as a stopover point, if nothing else. And our hope is to push back the Mirelurk threat and give us breathing room to gather what food we can, repair the ship, and be on our way. The reason I asked you four to come in is that from what Scorch, she rolls her eyes, tells me, you four proved yourselves rather able-handed, and during the storm you all seem to have kept your heads rather well. So rather than just simply send the four of you out on a simple seek and destroy expedition, I would charter you to seek out what some of our scouts have found to be a sort of lurk shell cavern, a hive or lair, if you will, of these Mirelurks. Now, I'm not asking you to go in there and fight an entire lair. That's asking a lot of people who don't have power armor, frankly, or a mini nuke, I suppose. But instead, I simply wish you to take with you a canister of a very powerful sedative that our labs have worked on. Gregory is familiar with it. He's helped worked on it before, so he'll be able to set it up. Thankfully, even with your injuries, I imagine you'll still be able to use your Pip-Boy to activate it and program it appropriately.
And he nods.
So it's a matter of getting out there and planting it as deep as you dare into the cavern. And once that sedative cloud is set off, that will not eliminate all the Mirelurks, but it will slow their ability to come and go as they please, and will give the other expeditionary teams across the island a reprieve from the attacks. And hopefully we'll be able to recover what we can and get away from here.
Stonewall's just scratching his forehead because half the words she said doesn't understand. So no smash crab things.
I mean, you can smash some, but there's a lot in the cavern, so I imagine you would get tired eventually.
If they try to stop us, Stonewall, then you smash them.
She points at Katran.
All right, I can get behind this. I assume dead or alive is probably not a relevant question.
Not really, no.
But I have a condition.
She waves her hand.
I point at Gregory's face and say, "You got to do something about that."
I beg your pardon.
Look what happened to him. How is he going to be useful out in the field? He can't see anything.
For a second, I thought you were pointing at Katran, and I was like, "The hell?"
His face too, but that's a different matter.
Well,
The walking fix Blue Man face as he starts slowly reaching out.
you'll break him if you fix him the super mutant way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not that it would make him any less capable at the moment.
What I'll do is I'll have our doctors prioritize Finch and give you the day to recover, and we'll spare some extra drugs for Finch to get his injuries seen to, which will give you some time to see to what we have left in stores and prepare for your expedition out to the caverns.
Oh, no. I'm already broke.
I mean, I'm not, so...
I also have...
Can I have a written note or something from you to take to my captain so he doesn't get angry again?
Oh, yes, I should tell him that you're going. Yes, I'll give you a note here. She grabs a pen and immediately grabs some paper and scribbles out a quick message and just holds it out to you.
He'll take that and just carefully tuck it away.
So, as for payment, I am willing to shell out, if you will.
It's funny because Mirelurks have shell.
Yeah, we got that.
100 caps between you, plus a bonus bounty of... there are quite a bit of them out there, and every one you kill is a good thing. I'll give a bonus 10 caps for each Mirelurk head you're able to bring back. Not just the head, though. The claws are way too heavy, unless you feel like dragging those around, but honestly, just the head will be fine.
It's like a small point at a stone wall.
She shrugs. And of course, you will be given. I'm gonna radio ahead to the Rusty Anchor outposts to let them know that you have leave to shelter there, and you will have they'll have a more on the ground understanding, up to date understanding of what's going on by the time you get out there. Since there's no sense me giving you a brief on precisely the ways you can get out there when you could be talking to expeditionary teams that have already been out there most recently.
Mm-hmm.
So, any questions? Or any other conditions? She smiles at Bato.
Is the gas going to affect us?
Bounty on the queen?
That, I guess.
So I can answer both of those. So the gas, well, it's mostly toxic to aqua forms, the creatures, the Mirelurks themselves. For humanoids, it will likely make you very sick and nauseous. It wouldn't kill you per se, but you will regret having taken a deep breath. That's why Gregory needs to set a slight timer so you have enough time to get away from the device before it emits. I mean, if you have to trigger it immediately, then great. You can. I just wouldn't suggest it. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really cruddy slog back home, especially in this weather.
Taps gas mask.
That will certainly.
I was gonna say. Gregory points at his gas mask.
Gregory got a gas mask as well.
No. He points at your gas mask.
Oh.
The gas mask should save you from it. You might feel slight if you get in the gas. You might feel a slight tingle and exposed skin, but that's just the irritant factor of it. The more dangerous thing is the inhalant. The inhalant's what's really gonna. She gestures.
And she's supplying us with gas masks?
No.
No, you'll have to source those from the purser if you can afford them. Otherwise, the timer would set it just fine.
Yeah, no, free heart just happens to happen.
Thought it was a good idea.
A bounty for the queen? Whew. She leans back. If you can kill the queen, I'd call it 500 caps. On top of the existing payout. Plus whatever parts you can get will certainly fetch a good price in the markets.
All right. Again, I assume dead rather than alive.
It's a bit of the Volter in me, but that I would love to see one of these behemoths alive, but and study it. We'd be working on it for months, even after the Isle of Twilight. But I honestly don't think you'd be able to take one alive. That's an insult to your ability. I've seen one of them. They are. Have you ever seen one of those large ground vehicles, like buses? I think they say on the front of them, like big long ones.
No, they don't have nothing like any of those transportation vehicles for more than 2 or 3 people where I come from.
Well, so think 3 of those back bumper to bumper, and that's about the size. That's about half the size of a queen. Sometimes they're smaller, but in my experience, they're bigger.
Like a T-Rain.
So yes, she furrows her brow and she takes a second to realize what you said. It's like, oh wait, I know what he meant. Yes, when I fought one, me and my friends used nuclear explosives, and even then we still had to run. So, I mean, they're killable. I've heard of people killing them. I've just never done it myself, really. But hey, you managed to. It will be that if you do kill it, that will surely scatter this colony and make them far less effective and easy to mop up. Because even the ones outside would hear the death, so the story goes, they would hear the death cries of their queen, although it's more of a pheromonic reaction. She looks around. Anyway, it'd be a good thing if you killed it. As she realizes only Finch is probably the one who understands what she's about to talk about.
He's like nodding along with all of this.
But not because he understands it, but because he's got a headache. Right?
No, he does understand this.
Yeah, awkward nerds on the 003.
While Stonewall's still scratching his head, he's like, Smash Queen.
In fact, specifically, Finch has some thoughts about applications of Mirelurk blood in possible medical applications. He has some ideas.
And thankfully, we're spared from them because he can't speak at the moment.
Like the Charlie Brown parents.
All right, we have till. I hope to see you all heading out in the morning. Tomorrow morning, rather. Good day.
I need to go find a computer. A public accessible computer.
Mato will be able to find one of those. What's he looking for?
I want to covertly listen to my new tape.
Oh,
or
yes.
read my new tape.
Let me get my notes on that. 1 second.
It's in the DMs. Can stim packs like help with injuries?
Yep. They help treat
Okay.
them for the short term.
Well, what I'm thinking is I can just buy some diluted stim packs, because diluted stim packs can be used to heal injuries just the same as regular ones.
Well, and because of our negotiation, right, you'll have the help of someone who can actually roll the medical score for you, right?
Yeah, you're going to have an NPC rule to help you with your injuries, and they won't charge you for the cost because she's basically ordering the doctor to treat you. Treat him. So, Mato, what you learn is that it would seem to you, as you read over, that it seems the new arc was already aware of the Isle of Twilight before NCR and Brotherhood of Steel scouts and surveyors found it. The 003's Vault 003's mission was to get to the Isle of Twilight, rather than its open mission, like the one everyone knows. That's on the new arc anyway. Knows that it was supposed to go out to sea, like it was supposed to be a seafaring vault, if you will. But never was it known that it was going to the Isle of Twilight specifically. But this, you've now learned that they knew about the Isle for as long as the vault's been there. The idea is for Vault 003, 004, and 005 to head out to this Isle of Twilight and build a self-sustaining, prosperous society using advanced technology from the old world, and basically build a new island nation to eventually to retake the western seaboard and form a new nation. Further, it seems that this was a secret project. Obviously, they have not told. This is something that the Vault Dwellers know, like 003 would know, and even Gregory probably knows a little bit about this. But everyone in the Vault's not supposed to tell anyone. NCR's not supposed to know about it. Brotherhood's not supposed to know about it. This is meant to be a sort of isolated, self-reliant society, both in the new arc and the Isle of Twilight itself. So they would kind of disappear into the island for however long it takes to get everything up and running properly before they made landfall again. There are special resources that are stored on the Isle of Twilight in its caches that will, such as various special oils, nuclear resources, weaponry resources, food stores, as well as some alien technologies that were recovered. to empower the entire facility. You also know that they have defensive codes, so they actually have a way to turn off the turrets and defense automata of the Isle of Twilight, which is something neither NCR or Brotherhood have. That's something only 003 has. And lastly, one key aspect is that there is a sort of central rocket that is meant to link up with a sort of moon base that's hidden within the Isle of Twilight. And that is meant to reconnect with some hidden resources up in space.
Does this contain either the codes, the defensive codes and the locations of the cache, or the information to find that information?
Yep.
So does it tell me how to find those, or does it actually have the codes?
It actually has the codes.
Oh boy, I can smell the caps. They have a sugary.
Cats have a smell? I suppose they smell like meat.
It's a faux sugar, syrupy smell.
Mixed with, like, aluminum.
And give me intelligence survival difficulty 1. 1? Yeah, 1. There's some wider implications here as well from what you have in your hand.
Normally you would think that a Tarberry situation is a situation in which Motto wants to shoot something, but a Tarberry situation is when Tarberry makes caps, and Tarberry will make caps. So I'm gonna drink a Tarberry, and I'm gonna spend all 6 of it on dice.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, the caps are here. They're at my fingertips. Oh no.
Do you have any luck?
No, we haven't got luck back.
Well, you got it. You generate 1 action point. Is someone tracking that, or am I?
I think it's usually you.
Thank you. Well, you have a complication. I think I'll just take those. I have no reason to make this roll weird. Any more than it is. So, this would the fact that this is hidden would really piss off the NCR garrison or Brotherhood, because they are supposed to be they don't know what the intention is. The idea is that this is sort of a joint venture, and according to this tape, it isn't. It's purely a Vault 003 venture. And once people make it to the Isle of Twilight, and they take control of it, that's it. The 003 is now has everyone who was there, which for the average person isn't terrible, but for the NCR garrison and the Brotherhood, they're stuck now on an island that is fortified and higher tech than most of their stuff. So they either have to play ball with the Overseer or tough nuts. So the revelation of this to one or both of them, if you did it to both, it would cause utter chaos, and would become a free-for-all for whoever tried to push for power on the new arc. But if you gifted it to one of the 3 factions in particular, you would increase your reputation with them because you're helping them out in particular, and you could expect a payout, a significant payout of 1,000 caps at least.
The power.
And this includes giving it back to the Overseer. She would do the same. She would pay to make sure she had it back, because she'd probably hide it in a better place than her office.
Now I know what Scorch wants it for.
Yeah, and Scorch is his own faction. You've now learned. He's a differing faction of the 003 Vaulters.
All right. Does revealing this to any of the factions but the Overseer end with me in jail, most likely?
You would want to make sure that you're talking to a leader before to reveal it. If you reveal this to any other rando, they might. You don't know how they might react.
All right.
It may turn violent. It may turn despairing. It may turn cooperative. You don't know. But a leader, yeah, the leaders of the group, the captain of the garrison, the elder, even the. I would say you wouldn't get a huge payout from the Church of Adam. They're not exactly rich. They're just knowledgeable and have friendly relations with ghouls and super mutants. And the other chapters of the Children of Adam, but I'm not sure you'd want to bother with that. And there's no real leader per se of the Wastelanders. Like anyone who's not NCR, like wearing the uniform, there's people on the boat that are just on the boat because they have the tickets or they earn their way on. Yeah.
All right. I don't have time to do anything with this information now. I don't think so.
Finch, I believe you are sleeping off your day and trying to
Yes.
heal. First things first, your character dies. Make a new one because Mato assassinates you.
Yay!
As one does. He wanted the blueberry juice, so. Healing. Nothing but healing. Where's the number?
I only have one Tarberry left.
Well, whose fault is that? Huh, Punk? Tell me. So, you're being assisted. Your endurance survival test is being assisted by someone's intelligence medicine. Since you're sleeping, like no strenuous activity all day beyond like walking around, eating and stuff, like, but nothing strenuous of any kind. Difficulty is 3. And
Oh, I will say, I do spend some time today
Okay.
with cleaning up my quarters where, things have been knocked over a bit. And I do have to sort of to repot Mia because her little glass container tipped over in the storm, and I have to repot her. So just spend a little time with my trinket.
Fair enough. Have your luck point. Because you spend a good portion of your day cleaning up your bunk.
So I'm going to spend that action point.
No.
I can't help you if you roll 0.
I am going to burn that luck point to that there's a
Try
reason I did that.
desperately.
Huh?
To try desperately.
Although, wait, you said it's diff 3?
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother then, because what I am going to do is I am going to, as I finish up, I am going to see if I can't just purchase some stim packs from the stores.
Well, funny. Roll a number of combat dice, or challenge dice, if you will, equal to your luck.
My luck points or my luck score?
Score. Your attribute.
Okay.
You can get up to rarity 2 items.
Which is exactly what I need. I am gonna blow 160 caps to get two regular stim packs and 2 diluted stim packs. And
Okay.
I'm gonna use the 2 diluted stim packs to overcome the negative side effects of my injury.
Yeah. So you'll still have the underlying injury somewhere, but they're treated so that you're not suffering the penalties during the day.
+4. +4 difficulty to anything involving visual between the 2 head injuries. Stupid.
What is Sweetheart Catran doing that day?
I'm gonna pass the note to the captain.
That's a good use of your time. The Overseer has good ideas sometimes. Alright, you're approved. Did you get your new rifle yet? The rechambered one?
Yes, captain.
Good.
And modified it a little bit within what I'm allowed to.
As long as it shoots and kills what you shoot at, I'm not too fussy yet. It jams though, and it gets you killed. Well, the punishment fits the crime.
I can fix that.
Being killed?
The jamming.
Ah, well, that's good.
Can't fix dying.
I can.
It's Captain Marcus Sullivan. Oh, and if you need to get any supplies from the outpost, you scribbles some paper, something on paper of his own and hands it to you. Hand that to the outpost lieutenant for the NCR, and he'll should give you a better look at his what the quartermaster has. This translates to that you have at least +1 rarity if you buy anything from the outpost. Basically, the NCR will offer more than they otherwise would have.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Captain. Hopefully we'll get this sorted.
Now, don't be a hero, Corporal. I've heard talk that someone wants to go hunting a queen.
Yeah, the Wastelander.
Well, don't get yourself killed, huh?
Yes, Captain.
He waves you off.
You'll salute, leave.
Anything else you do today after getting your approvals and your little note?
Probably just spending time trying not to worry too much, and metal is comfort in that regard. So trinket time.
Did your father ever do something like this? A seek and destroy mission or fight against beasties?
Does the Legion count as beasties?
They're people, so no.
He would have, yeah. There's all kinds of things out in the wastelands.
What's the scariest thing he ever fought? That he told you about, anyway.
Probably super mutants. Probably super mutants.
Yeah, better hope there's no super mutants hiding out on this island somewhere eating Mirelurk meat. Have your luck point.
I mean, this one that we know is here. He's not hiding out, but he probably will eat some Mirelurks. Let's be fair.
And actually, Mato, I'm going to give you a luck point for finding that secret. Because that is a big deal that you found that tape.
Oh, it's about to be a really big deal.
Stonewall, what do you do for the day? You don't have any loading work, really. Well, you have some if you are bored, but you can do other things with your day.
Stonewall is bored, so Stonewall will figure out what to do. He'll probably just cause a little bit of trouble. Somehow. Just a little bit of trouble.
As a treat.
As a treat.
What kind of trouble?
What is there that Stonewall can see that is what can Stonewall cause some trouble with at the moment?
Lots of things. He's on a ship full of people with nice shiny things, with explosives and non-explosives. There are various belongings that they have. There's various windows.
I guess since he looks at the scribbles like, oh yeah, I gotta look for Scruffy Man and tell him about the church lady thing, or look for footballs as he looks around for footballs or Scruffy Man.
I imagine you find Mato. I believe that's who you're referring to, because he's at a public terminal somewhere.
Stonewall just looks over Mato's shoulders to see what he's looking at, scratching his head. And then Stonewall pokes the back of Mato's head.
I'll turn around quickly and then look back at the machine and pop out the tape and quickly put the tape back in my jacket.
Stonewall probably wasn't paying attention.
That's a lot of letters and pictures on there.
That's a lot of letters and pictures.
Pictures. I don't think these terminals have graphics.
Well, like ASCII.
Yes. The treasure is located at all these asterisks. What?
Lady church in area over there.
A lady church?
Glowing lady. Glowing lady.
Glowing lady church.
Yes, wants to talk to you.
Church of the glowing lady.
Yes.
I guess to each his own.
Don't even remember the lady's name because I scribbled on his arm.
What did you do at the Church of the Glowing Lady?
Lady came to me, asked me
shit.
if there was footballs. I remember you had footballs. Now lady wants to talk to you.
I'm here thinking that you've had a religious experience and now you're trying to convert me into some weird religion.
Convert as he scratches his head.
Give me.
Okay. I'll bite. Take me to the Church of the Glowing Lady. Well, hold on. This Church of the Glowing Lady didn't happen to have this symbol, and then I'll just like draw out on the table the nuclear symbol.
She doesn't.
But not on her. I mean, like in the area. Like this church, did it have this symbol?
Stonewall would shake no. Did not have symbol of that I saw.
All right. You can take me there, I guess.
Stonewall goes and finds the glowing lady.
After asking out glowing lady, very quickly some of the crew start pointing you toward the Church of Adam, and in the company of the High Luminary Seraphim.
Oh, this is not like a area where I'm going to get radiation if I go down there, is it?
There's areas there's the common gathering areas for priests, for lay people. That place isn't irradiated, but the back there's an area that is irradiated that they would
All right.
that you need to be a priest or a someone who's converting.
All right. I'll go meet the lady. I'll say, you are the glowing lady?
And you see she is literally glowing as
Oh.
she does keep a distance from you, though. She kind of waves at you to kind of like, that's a good distance.
All right. Stonewall here, I think he's had a religious experience and he's wanted to show me. I don't know.
Oh,
I found scruffy men with footballs.
oh, you have mini nukes.
I say I did, and then I open my jacket and reveal the 5 different firearms or the 4 different firearms I have, and I say, but I spent it all.
Oh, that's most unfortunate.
The purser has them now.
Oh,
You can get them from him.
I will certainly have a word with the ship's purser. But if you come across any nuclear materials, Mr.
Mato.
I would be quite grateful and willing to pay for such things at a 15% markup of the going rate.
I'm not that interested in becoming glowing myself.
I understand that you have not attended any of the services to enlighten and brighten your soul.
I think enlighten would be exactly what those services do.
They do, in time.
And that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to be enlightened.
You can be enriched. In caps.
All right,
Yes, your language.
but
That seems
Stonewall
possible.
has to carry everything and touch everything that's irradiated.
That's probably wise. For if you do not wish to be enlightened, both spiritually and literally.
Nope.
Though they are one and the same, she shrugs.
Nope.
I'm sure it is. She nods. But if you want to see Caps, you'll probably want to accompany Stonewall here. Otherwise, I don't believe they will get to you.
I don't think I could go anywhere without him following.
He is rather perceptive.
That's a word for it. All right. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. He'll do all the heavy lifting, and I'll take a cut. Sounds good to me. Nice to meet you.
Oh, of course, Mr. Mato. Be sure to keep all good secrets in time and use them appropriately.
Oh, I plan to use all my secrets very carefully. Dun dun dun.
The Adams light go with you. And she goes back to administering to the church.
Stonewall does say out loud, "What were those scribbly lines on the computer?"
Have you ever heard of a T-Rain? Long thing, it pulls cars.
Hey, T-Rain.
Mm-hmm.
As he scratches his head, what? What? Never heard, but maybe.
Okay.
What was,
Well, it was just telling me about how to find one.
Oh, something to beat up?
Yes.
Just gotta suplex a train. You'll get more XP that way.
I'll beat it up.
All right. If I see a T-Rain, I'll point it out to you, and you'll beat it up.
Stonewall would nod.
All right. I think we need to go meet up with everybody and head out.
Let's go grab Blue Man.
So, the following morning, you all reconvene once more. Gregory looks still looks a little bandaged up, but I imagine you can pull away some of the bandaging.
Now. You can see my face now.
For all the good and ill that is. No.
Blue Man don't look like toilet paper.
I'm more surprised that you know what that is than anything.
Pulls out a newspaper. Toilet paper.
That's still correct in the wasteland, really. So yeah, the four of you gather up. What do you do?
Let's head out. We got work to do.
How much food and water do you guys have? You might want to consider that before you walk off to grab a boat to the land.
I still have a can of beans.
World, it's dirty water, purified water.
Yeah, I have enough for at least 12 hours.
How much food is it per what again?
You basically need to drink every 4 and eat every 8, I think.
Oh, I've got plenty. I've got. Yeah.
You guys still have some after your... Yeah, because you guys did stock up quite a bit on your first expedition.
And
Well, we also just bought stuff last episode.
True. I didn't know if you stocked up on food again. That's why I was concerned.
I grabbed some.
I did. Hell, it turned out to be irradiated, but...
I did nuts, but I still have a can of beans. But Stonewall can go hunt, like Stonewall always does.
yeah, I have 8 purified water, and that's it. But I only have 42 cans.
I have lots of dirty water that Bleakly vanished, tragically.
Yeah, Bleakley is too busy on medical duty because the ship's basically under attack almost all the time. So they
Bleakley
basically
is
need him to
just
hang back.
still bouncing around like a pinball.
No.
Stonewall does look around. Where is robot thing?
He's not coming with us.
Oh.
Do you guys sally forth then to the
Yep.
outpost?
Yeah.
So, time to calculate your travel time. Firstly, we need to know if you have the copy protection code. If you don't, the game has to stop here. So, it's a rule.
Pretty sure I have all the codes now.
Can I just go on Nexus and see if I can just
Goddamn.
mod it in?
I have one book I need for this particular problem. I really should organize these better. Oh, right. Oh, one thing you guys still would have, I don't know if I told you, when you break down a camp, because I imagine you guys would have broken down that camp back in California, rather than just leave it there and let all, you can recover some of the stuff you used to build it when you tear a camp down.
Oh.
So
You have some junk left. Let me find it again.
Is it like you roll challenge dice or something? Or do you have to make a full-on test?
They gain materials equal to half the material cost of their campsite.
So we
Rounded
built a
up.
campsite with 2 features. So how much would that get us back?
It was a tier 2 camped site. So that would cost a total of 3 common materials.
So we'd get 1 back.
Yep. Round up actually.
All right.
So you get 2.
I added that to the sheet. So we have, as a group, we kind of have a pool of 17 common, 13 uncommon, and 16 rare. So we can go for like the mansion.
We could.
We very much could.
So, difficulty of the journey. Is it along an established route between settlements? It is. Are you familiar with the area? You're not. Is it under control of a friendly faction? That's kind of the part of the problem. No, Mirelurks control the region mainly. Have you been given good directions, or do you know of prominent landmarks to aid in navigation? You have been. You've been told where the outpost is. It's literally go to the. See that blinking light up on that hill way over there, on the mountain over there. Go there.
So who's at that outpost again?
The NCR, it's a contingent of NCR and Brotherhood people who basically surged out to establish an outpost.
From the Ark?
From the Ark, yeah.
Okay, so there are. Got it.
Yeah. Are obstacles in the path easily avoided or circumnavigated? For now, yes, because you're heading straight there. So is difficulty of 2 to get there. And Let me figure out how long it's going to take you to get there. Clear. Use my trusty calculator. Sure, I'm using my numbers right.
200 miles.
And I'll walk 500.
We definitely could not see that from the ship.
500 more.
That's true, yeah. It's like follow this trail that they and markers they put out to help find the place. Plus, do you have a person with a Pip-Boy?
How big
This is
of
not
an
a. This is an island the size of Great Britain.
Like, did we
That is-
stumble on Atlantis?
I don't know if they're. I think the only island I can think of in the Pacific that has 200 miles in depth has to be Japan.
Fucking, I told you we're on fucking Hawaii.
I don't think Hawaii is even 200 miles across.
Nope. It is not.
Well, we're in Japan, guys. Look for the sign that says Shihao.
Okay, Gregor, how the fuck?
Hmm?
You were the one navigating at the time.
I don't know.
What is up with tiny cars? I thought they were a little bigger. We're in Japan, that's why I said that.
You are looking at about 8 days of travel to get there.
Oof.
It would take longer than that, but there's an established path and marker, so it's made easy. It's shortened by the fact that you're not going to be you shouldn't be wandering as much.
Is there a mechanic for like scavenging food and water along the way?
Yes, you would basically, you would during the journey, you would have at least. You wouldn't be able to hurry. You'd have to be going normal speed or cautious speed. And you could do a scavenging roll across like the wider forest. Actually, you could do some scavenging now that I think about it. It's just you're just scavenging before like the nearby coastland, trying to grab stuff.
Here's my thought that in terms of planning our scavenging, we should see if we can't find a river that leads up into the mountain. Because if there's a river that's coming down from the mountain in our general direction, we just have to follow the river up the mountain.
But navigation is not a problem for us at the moment.
No. Counterpoint.
Correct.
Where do Mirelurks live?
In the water, yes, but also if we want a
Yes.
source of water, we just follow the river.
I do not like having to do a death roll every time I go to drink. Is that a fair argument?
I mean, it's a fair argument.
But I think yeah.
I still think finding a river isn't a terrible idea.
I mean, I think we can clean the water by boiling it right at a campsite or something. Because that's what Bleakley can do.
Well, he's purifying it from nuclear contamination and all this other stuff. But I'll check. I'll see if there's.
Yeah, there might be a campsite upgrade or something.
Ooh, I think you nailed it on the head. There probably is. That's probably exactly a thing. Hold on.
I think if we're technically playing on survival,
I mean, that was just that was a total guess,
filter.
but it wouldn't surprise me.
I wouldn't be surprised if you need a filter or something. Because there's a difference between boiled water and purified water.
Oh, there you go. To make, oh god, it is a complexity. You need a cooking station, which is something either you need to be at a settlement that has a cooking station, or you have a campsite with a cooking station. And for 3 dirty water, you can make a single purified water.
Oof, that's a lot.
Oh, right. And we're on the coast, right?
Yeah, currently.
Okay.
And basically, when you scavenge, you can scavenge once per day, presuming because you can scavenge like the area near the ark, and then a day later you can scavenge again, because you're in a new area. You can look around and search the hills and forests to look for things. But yeah, no, I will highlight, as you guys have pointed out, that this is an enormous island. We, in our modern context, are right to say, where the hell is this island coming from? But as far as Wastelanders are concerned, it's a weird island out in the Pacific. No one's ever gone out to the Pacific before. There's monsters, mirelurks, and supposedly a kraken out there. Like, people barely leave the shore of the mainland. Certainly not any map you would see in anything, but anyway.
I think we need to go ahead and make a campsite now, because Stonewall doesn't even have a day's worth of water. And I have enough to get me like maybe 2 days.
I'll note
I
you're still at the
have-
Ark, so you wouldn't need to make a camp per se, because you're at the shoreline where you can grab a boat and hop back to the Ark.
I have 20 dirty water.
Well, yeah. But it's not a. I guess it's not a setting question. It's a mechanics question. We need to get purified water. We can't afford 8 days worth of water per person on the Ark, but we can get started on that if we have a campsite.
Oh, like have a campsite on the land and then gather your own water, start purifying it.
Yeah. Because one of those, so if we manage to get three dirty water, turn that into a purified water, that helps one of us for half a day. That amount of purified water. So we need a truly massive amount.
I have 20 dirty water.
Okay, so we don't even have to. So you can turn that into like 6 purified waters.
I have 2 purified water.
You also have a tarberry juice.
No, I don't.
Oh, no, you don't have a tarberry juice anymore.
I do. I have tarberry juice. I have 3 purified water, but
I have two tarberry juice and a purified water. Ooh. What would that be?
Let me scroll up a second.
Ooh. Do I still have access to the to purchasing stuff before we leave?
Yeah.
I am going to buy 3 vegetable soups.
Okay. Because soup counts as drinking
Yeah, and eating.
and eating it. I will throw out there, thinking on it more. For a luck point, I'm willing to shrink this island. Maybe you read the map wrong and the measures wrong.
I have a luck point.
I'm out of luck.
I'll spend a luck point for that.
Okay.
I'm still gonna buy the vegetable soup though.
All of a sudden, the world shakes a little bit, and the world became smaller.
It's more like, oh my god, no, turn that dial again. Oh, whoops.
Man, just Gregory Finch has just been terrible at reading the scale of maps on his Pip-Boy.
Well, he's never had to do it before until recently.
I thought Blue Boy was smart. I guess Stonewall's smarter than Blue Boy.
Yeah,
You're actually looking at 4 days of travel to the outpost now.
Oh, okay. That's
As the distance there is actually 105 miles.
all right, then Stonewall, do you have any caps left?
Stonewall looks and opens his sack of caps and starts counting.
I have
Stonewall,
three.
Stonewall has about 389 caps.
Oh, just buy some water.
I now have 3 caps.
Okay, let me help you here. I'm gonna take you to the water guy.
They're like,
God.
Stonewall, do you have any caps? Stonewall slowly starts counting until he reaches 389.
So we can go ahead and get underway, and we don't have to immediately set up camp. You're
Yeah.
gonna want to go ahead and buy. If I can find it. You're gonna want to go ahead and spend. Where's the? Oh, there it is. 40 caps to
Okay.
get 2 purified waters.
Here, give me a minute here.
What's the rarity of those, by the way?
1.
Stonewall or Mato needs to roll their luck in challenge dice to see if they can find water.
Is that pure day? Because I rolled my luck before.
It's a different
Yeah.
day, yeah.
Okay. My luck is 7.
Someone might happen to know somebody who has what he needs. You only need 1 head, so.
Yeah, so you want to go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, I'll roll that. Sure. How do I just roll luck again? I forgot.
Well, no, you roll 7 challenge dice. So in the upper left, there's the little head. Click on it, and it'll say combat dice.
And then just put 7, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You can get up to rarity 2 items.
Okay, and for all of this, I'm assuming. Actually, it's just better for me to ask. How much of the day do we spend actually traveling?
So purified water too, right?
Hold on, I need the GM to answer that question.
I would hazard to say at least 8 hours of travel before you went to sleep for the night.
Okay, then that's kind of the math I was working off of was 8 hours of. So you need those 2 purified waters get us just through today, and then so that's 1 day. So you need 3. So you need to buy.
I will
You need
point.
to spend another 90 caps to buy enough water so that each day, if we have a camp that can purify water, you could have enough water for the next day.
I just had a thought.
I'm trying to do math here, and I don't know. I gotta look for.
He's a super mutant? What does that mean?
Why are you getting purified water for the super mutant?
He's immune to radiation.
Oh, you're immune to radiation. Okay.
Yeah, I'm immune to radiation.
Okay.
So we can just feed him.
Like, as long as he's near water, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I can
Okay, then you
I can just drink out of the river and eat like raw meat.
Yeah,
So
but we have to make
additional-
rolls to find that.
Yeah.
So additionally, for me, I can if for my first thing of the day, if I eat my vegetable soup, I get 2 rad resistance for the rest of the scene, which means I can then drink irradiated water as my second thing of the day without any risk.
Don't you just not take irradiation anyway from water?
No, that's only if I'm swimming in it.
So Stonewall,
Okay.
you would need to spend 30 caps. Not 30.
I know, it's kind of silly.
You would need to spend 40 caps to have enough water to get there.
Okay.
And that doesn't cover food.
I'm just trying to figure out what is what because I'm. Hold on. give me a
And
second
this is
here.
without
That's why I
us
was trying
even-
to save us time by just telling you how much you'd need to spend.
And this is without us even like trying to scavenge.
I gotta pull up the fucking calculator because I need to figure out how much dirty water I get and whatever.
That's exactly that. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. 40 caps is enough to get us there for you. That gets you 2 dirty waters a day for 4 days.
So 349.
Remembering that purified water
349.
counts for double, by the way.
Oh, it does.
Yes, I think everyone was
349.
forgetting that again.
And how much dirty water is that?
Um, 8. It's 8 dirty
8.
waters.
Okay. I think I have it all set up, but yeah. I probably will need to set up the weight and cost or rarity or whatever, but
You don't need to set up the weight.
yeah.
I'm trying to find the cheapest food option for you. Oh, razor grain. If you spend another 20 caps, you'll have enough razor grain. Because that'll buy you 4 razor grain. And I think that's the cheapest food option. Oh, squirrel bits. You could spend only 16 caps and get 4 squirrel bits.
And how much is it going to be for scroll bits?
4 per squirrel bit for 4 total squirrel bits at a total of 16 caps.
16 caps.
Oh, so purified water counts for two drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I have a lot more than I thought I did.
That's one of the benefits of purified water.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got scroll bits and dirty water, and if I need to go more, I can go hunting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is just so that like you don't start getting really bad debuffs if you fail those rolls. But if you succeed at them, then it'll help us later. Because the outpost is not our final destination.
Yeah.
It's just a place to restock. They wouldn't want you to go the whole way to the caverns blind. And it's like, no. We'll send you somewhere where people know the land and give you better directions.
I think because we know that there are enemies out here, right? We should just take the normal speed.
Probably.
So what's that roll?
Oh, one step behind you. Oops, I have the wrong thing. That will confuse people. We will do... I need a marker for you guys. We'll do this. Let's change the color so it stands out a bit better. For hostiles. Sorry. I'm being fussy. Anyway,
Oh, this could be one of like the islands off the coast of British Columbia or Alaska.
Like Victoria Island?
If it's Alaska, wouldn't it be cold?
Like Vancouver.
There'd be a bit more sprawl.
It's gonna be we didn't even hit an island. We just hit the coast somewhere on a peninsula, so they think it's an island.
So, I mean, I'm not.
Well, if
correcting
everything here tries to kill us and the people have a funny accent, then we might be in Australia.
We might be like, yeah, it does actually look like that Australia got turned upside down, to be honest with you.
So normal means you don't change duration. Your navigation test difficulty is reduced by 1, but your comp range is set to 2, so 19 to 20. It is a endurance survival test.
Oh.
Whoever the navigator is.
That might be Stonewall.
Endurance survival?
His endurance survival is probably higher than everyone else's.
My
endurance.
survival is endurance survival. My survival's a 4.
And your endurance?
My endurance is an 11.
Yeah. He's got a 15 total.
Yeah, I've got an 11 tag 6.
Oh.
Oh, mine's not tagged, by the way.
I could that to me that's an either way, right? He has a pretty good chance of succeeding on almost every dice at least once, but you have a decent chance at critting. So I guess it's whichever one of y'all wants to do it. You're both really good at it.
One of us can also assist the other. So
True.
And Navigator can make a case for using an attribute other than endurance for the test so long as you agree, but the base is endurance survival.
I think if we're going with Stonewall, endurance is exactly what he would say.
Oh yeah. Just letting you know your options.
Yes, he is super.
If I were to lead, I'd be throwing my intelligence survival, which would be a 10.
I could make an argument for intelligent survival in terms of looking for markers left behind by the NCR guys.
Looking for them
And
sounds like
knowing-
perception to me.
Well, as in knowing what to recognize, what they would have put where.
That's true. Yeah.
So, which one of y'all want to do
knowing
it?
the moss on the right side of the tree.
Well, that makes it a 13 tag 6.
Oh, well then, yeah, we should. Then you should do
yeah,
it.
no, yeah, dude,
And then Stonewall can help with his never-ending.
Stonewall doesn't need to know the path. He just needs to walk through the forest and break all the branches.
Yeah, it's like, well, we need to get through there, but there happens to have been a little tree that fell across the way, and now there's no longer a tree. Yep, thank you, Stonewall.
Stonewall uses tree as battering ram now.
I mean, it's a diff 1 anyway, right?
It's diff 1 since you're moving normal pace. Complications
but-
19 to 20.
But we need caps, blue caps.
Quantum caps.
Quantum caps. Yeah, I mean, I could give him. I could do 3. Give you 3 there, GM.
Okay.
Sure, you like that.
Oh, I do.
Fuck. Yeah, that was kind of close on 2 of those, huh?
I guess Stonewall will help with his endurance.
Yep, you totally can.
Endurance survival. Yeah.
Stonewall will roll to assist. Endurance survival.
Is there any reason we shouldn't all assist, or is it allowed?
it's just there's more chance of. Oh my god.
There's more chance of
There's more-
complication.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the risk.
More
Oh,
chance of-
can I ask for perception survival to
Sure.
keep an eye out for Mirelurks?
Certainly can.
Stonewall's just trampling through everything. Just says, "Fuck these trees."
Can I pitch for intelligent survival, given that I'm going about it the same way that Friedhart is?
Yeah. I imagine Freer
Definitely
might
works
point
with
out
his
these are
friend.
the things I'm kind of looking for, and it's like, oh, I see something like that over there. It's like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This only
I'm
works
going
because
about-
it's vaguely friendly being
I'm
here
going
before
about
us.
it with- yeah, I'm going about it with like the botanist's eye, pointing out plants that
Maybe we should avoid that.
that you avoid those plants.
Stonewall just walks over them because endurance.
Survival. I don't help. I don't hurt either.
Nope, we still made 4.
Yeah, not bad.
I think we made more than 4.
We made 4,
5
5
successes with
but it was diff 1.
diff 1. So
Generated
Oh.
4. So, day 1. Is there any point where you guys stopping for camp, or are we just moving straight to the outpost? 'Cause I think you guys have enough now that you have the proper distance. It's you guys can survive the whole way there, or are you gonna do checks? Are you gonna do scavenging checks while you're on the way?
I could see a justification for a camp, like a proper camp in the middle. Like
Yeah.
So like here
between day 2 and 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
So about
especially
there, yeah,
as
about
we're
there.
like maybe when we get to a point where it becomes clear that like we're starting to really get into the mountain.
Yeah, like there's forest and winding trails and stuff like that. This okay, good.
And then eventually we're gonna get to a point where it's like, oh god, it's mountain. Let's stop for camp.
Everything is steep. All the rocks. Why?
Yeah, let's stop for camp and like collect ourselves before we try tackling this.
Give me a moment.
Seems like a good idea.
Sounds like blueberry talk.
So, you guys gonna try to establish a camp?
Stonewall can go through the mountain. Fuck it.
Yeah, but you might want to have companions with you.
We do have to start taking care of our like hunger and thirst and stuff, though, right?
Yeah, you should be doing that now on your journey.
So that's what, 2 days, so... Right, that's what we're setting it up at as, like,
yeah,
between the 4 days.
Yeah, the 2-day mark or so.
Can you tell us the options?
I could, but no. So a finished campsite has a number of features equal to its tier, plus 1 for every 3 action points they spend after resolving the test. One of them is campfire, which helps you with cold exposure if you're worried about it getting if it's winter or you're north enough where cold exposure is constant. Shelter will help you protect you from weather hazards. Comfortable bedding gives you the well-rested bonus. That's which you'll now lose if you sleep at least 1 day away from a settlement. Cooking station, which is how you'd make purified water or combine ingredients you find into better food. Alarmed site, which forces intruders to make a test equal to your campsite's tier to not be noticed. Clean site prevents you from catching diseases from sleeping basically out in the wild. And even just noting parts of the area you shouldn't go near that are irradiated. Concealed site makes it harder for people to spot the camp in the first place. It also means that if any campsite visitors do come by, there's a random table I roll, and if it's concealed, I take the nicer of the 2 rolls, basically. And defensible site, which just straight up is building up barriers and building cover that's beneficial to you if someone attacks the camp.
Oh, and for future reference, to take care of my hunger, I ate 2 sugar bombs. So at the start of the next scene, we will have 2 more action points.
Yep.
I had squirrel bits at water, so nothing special.
How big of a site, how complicated of a site do you want to build?
I think so. It's 1 tier for each upgrade.
Yep. Unless you want to spend action points to get extras.
I think we want a cooking station because we want to convert a lot of Freedheart stuff.
Yeah, I bought an extra 10, by the way, so now I've got 30 water.
Okay,
so
I think we
10 purified.
want alarm.
We definitely want cleaned.
Cleaned and bed. So can we go for tier 4?
Tier 4 requires 5 common materials and 3 uncommon.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
that.
Do we need to make a test first, or?
Yep. It's a intelligence test, difficulty 4. And you pick out a skill that makes sense. So one's the main roller who's helping build, and everyone else is helping that person build.
Oh, you mean like survival would make sense for finding an appropriate place to set up camp?
Yeah,
that
I'd say so.
isn't going to be flooded or easily, it's not a Mirelurk nest already.
Yeah. What's that big hole in the ground? Oh, we'll just throw trash down there. No.
Hey guys, I found dinner. Look at all these eggs.
That would definitely be a Stonewall moment.
It's like, we need to make our camp somewhere else.
But yeah, okay, so intelligence survival difficulty 4,
4.
and this is a
And I'll note, even if you whiff on this roll, you still build a campsite. It's just 2 tiers lower than your attempt.
yeah. I was just clicking that to make sure I read the text. No, that won't help me here.
Yeah.
Tragically, it's not a repair test yet.
So there's a succeed at cost automatic where it's like, if you fail, it's like, you'll still build at least tier 2 even if you screw up, you know.
Yeah.
So you're aiming to make this a tier 4.
Yeah. All right.
But presumably you still spend the materials needed for
Oh, yeah.
tier 4. That's
So
the
that-
trade-off.
That's 5 and 2, 5 common, 2 un.
Double checking. I had the page in front of me. 5 common, 3 uncommon.
All right. Not cheap, but not even close to our
Yeah.
reserves.
I'm thinking I want to spend, like, I roll my maximum amount for this.
I don't think it's a terrible idea. You have a tag skill, so you're likely to earn a lot of it back.
Yeah, and it's the safer option. So I'll give you 2 Corbinian, and I'll spend the 4.
Roger.
GM, can I justify perception sneak or agility sneak to set up the alarm system? Because I know how to get past alarm systems.
I'd say intelligence sneak. Or dexterity. Dexterity. Agility sneak. Agility sneak I can see because you're setting up the traps in a way that's annoying. Like you're hiding them in places.
Oh my lord.
Oh lordy.
I don't want to get ambushed. I like my camps good. Okay, we're back up to what we had in terms of blue before I spent it all. That's a good start.
Nice. That's solid.
So you want this place to have
A
cooking.
cooking station, a clean campsite, alarms, and comfortable bedding.
We're living in a mansion, my guy.
You're welcome, Stonewall.
Clean site.
Oh,
I even-
sorry, in character. Big camp, weird looking, used to sleeping on tire.
Yeah, see, we even made a bed that's big enough for you. Look.
And comfortable bedding.
Sits
Yeah, it's a
on bed,
comfortable
breaks the
bed big enough for Stonewall.
Sits on bed, breaks the bed
You
by
have no
accident.
idea how long that took us.
Oh no, I am sure we did not actually make it like a standing bed. It's just a comfortable spot on the ground to lay.
Yeah,
Like, it's got, like,
I imagine it's just like a hole dug down a little bit with hay put in it.
it's like
Still, you
the
have no
fire
idea how
pit
long
is
it
like
took
right
us.
next to it, so that like when the fire pit's burning, it heats up your hole that you sleep in. So it's like a warm hole,
The wormhole.
and you've got like some blankets and shit. There you go. That sounds like a super mutant would love that.
All right. So the 4 of you set up camp in the woods. A nice, rather pretty good camp. It's a nice setup out there. Find a good spot. Cut down some of the brush and set things up and tie some things off. You know, nice bedding, hidden bits of string and bells or bells, like bits of metal to make noise. Nice
Tin
little cook
cans,
fire
Nuka
going.
bottles.
You guys have
That's fine.
swept the floor, police the floor a bit so you're not laying on like feces and anything that is irradiated. You kind of make a little mark so that way people other than Mato don't go there. Because Stonewall rather.
Yeah, I mean that's just where we put Stonewall's bed actually.
Yeah, you can sleep on that. Wherever Stonewall is, don't go over there. That's his bed.
It's warm and tingly for him.
Yeah, it's a warm bed. Hey. Oh God.
Goes out and grabs like a irradiated sheep of some sort and just uses it as a pillow.
U.S. Army. What? No. All right. Nice, relaxing time.
And then here comes the death claws.
Well, that's the thing. They have to be a difficulty 4 check to notice this.
Oh, oops.
And we wanted the cooking. We've got a cooking station in that, right? Which is
Yeah, which
trying.
it didn't say there was like a limit. It just like converts.
Oh, does it just outright convert? There's not a test to do it.
There's a test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured that was going to be a test to do it. I was like, there's no way it's going to give us something. The system is not giving us shit.
Fallout is a mean. No, it's not mean. There are meaner systems out there that will pick on you for every little thing. This one just picks on you a little bit.
God, if it's survival and I'm cooking, I'm going to be like, I didn't intend this when I chose survival as a score, but...
Stonewall could just slab a couple of meat together and hopefully it's editable for you guys.
That's not meat. You just put two pillows together.
I imagine Stonewall's the kind of guy that's going to try and cook the chicken by smacking two chickens together hard enough that they cook.
Cook the chicken by slapping it.
No, I mean, technically there is a point of if you hit a chicken hard enough, you will cook it. It's just...
Yes, I know. That's why I said it.
Yeah, but you cease to have chickens and have indistinguishable chicken matter.
Chicken nuggets.
So you're trying to make purified water?
Yeah.
That's a common thing, so there's no learning the recipe. People just know how to do that. What's the rarity? Item 1? Wait, no. You're cooking. You don't need common materials. You just need the ingredients because it's food, not an item. That's different.
Stonewall goes out and finds eggs. I've got egg.
Do not.
Difficulty is complexity. So,
What's the complexity of purified water?
your mum. 1 second.
It's rarity 1. I don't know the complexity because that's in a different section of the book entirely.
Complexity
If it's even in my book.
complexity is 1, and it is survival to make purified water.
Fuck.
Intelligence survival difficulty 1.
Oh, god damn it!
You're about to give him 10 checks on a 13 total tag 6 skill.
Wait, do I have to do a check for each time?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, crafting an item takes an hour.
Oh, okay. So that's the
Oh,
We
sorry.
said we were
Correction.
going to be in camp for 8 hours.
Correction. Crafting an item on a cooking station only takes 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
No.
But if you roll complications, it adds an extra 10 minutes on top of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So you could spend like a couple hours doing this.
I have 30 dirty water, which is 10 purified water. That
You can do this all in 3 hours.
And
Okay.
I will warn, if you fail a roll, I mean, it's low diff, but if you do manage to fail the roll, the ingredients poof. They're wasted.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay.
But it's worth it. So, 10 checks, here we go.
And if you roll complications, it increases time.
I
It's only
accidentally picked a
difficulty
build
1.
where I'm incredibly useful.
Oh no.
I do this all the time. I'm like, this sounds neat. What do you mean it's actually meta?
Oh, Finch, while we're doing this, you have a sedative bomb. It weighs a pound.
Oh, a what?
A sedative bomb.
Oh. Okay, so
Yeah.
this will be like other gear.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this by, I think I'll just spend 1 for, I think 3 die on a diff 1. That high should be decent odds. I say, cursing myself.
Generate 2.
Okay. B negative, it works.
You just want to spend one on each roll, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep spending one on each roll.
Man.
So that,
I don't even know why I took that one out because I made it back. So I'm just gonna leave that there until it dies.
oh, well, you gained, yeah, you
I already
no,
gained
no, because
2.
you're going to spend this one forward.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
spending this one now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm keeping track accurately. It continues to. No, I've actually got an extra one now.
Yeah, because
No,
you
I
got
don't.
3 on that first roll.
Nope, because that one that's floating here comes back. I spend it and I get it back when I get the 1 success. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 so far. 4, Okay. 5. That one makes this one. Please draw. Not just open the picture. There we go. That was 5, correct?
5, yep.
Yeah.
6.
Ooh.
Now it dies.
You lose it.
No, it's only diff 1. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I lose the one that I'm keeping out there as the what's continually being spent. Okay. Lamau.
Lol, even.
I'm a good cook.
You're just sitting there boiling water.
It's not
I
that.
am
Even-
frat
even-
boy cooking. You shut the fuck up, Motto.
Even Stonewall could probably boil water.
If we use diff 1, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of sitting there for like 20 minutes on high heat, just boiling away.
I'm frat boy cooking. You can't
say
be
that,
mad.
but the system doesn't make it default, right? You can fail this.
It's true. I mean, you can't. People can burn their pots. I've seen people ruin perfectly good cookware, boiling
Okay.
water.
That's 7. We're at cap. I can't spend that one that exists on the new roll. I would be losing one before the roll happen, or before I start spending for the new roll. Correct?
I believe so. Sorry, I lost you somewhere.
He
Sorry,
has a
I'm-
floating one, and he wants to know if he can spend the floating one on the next roll.
Or no?
No, because that would be.
Yeah, it dies beforehand.
Yeah.
And I
So
don't.
you
think
spend it
there's-
on obtain information?
No, I have the. I'm gonna do that and that for the. We're spending 3 dirty water to make the 1 purified. This one just happens to be that maybe it was cleaner dirty water, and we get 2 purified water out of it instead.
Oh, an
Question
advantage?
mark? Yeah.
Oh, for advantage? Sure.
Yeah.
I'll be nice.
The dice won't though.
Right.
Watch.
Don't ask. Don't find out. So. Okay. How much float do I have now? A little bit. 2 float. Can I do that again?
By the way, I might. Nah, I'll leave that alone. Continue. I was thinking something else.
Okay. Can I make that advantage again with this?
No, I'm not that nice.
Maybe if you donate to his Patreon.
I'll donate the 2 blue AP to his Patreon.
Somehow I don't think Patreon will accept that. I don't think they take caps. I mean, they are quantum caps, so they're worth a lot, but still.
Does anyone actually have an idea for an advantage to make off of that? Otherwise, they just die.
Oh shit, I just realized I write it. Okay, this is not relevant at all what we're doing. But
I'm gonna guess no.
I accidentally wrote down that I had 5 booby pins, not 5 bobby pins.
Okay. Unfortunately, those 2 just kind of. I mean, the advantage that I'm not making much smoke, so the cooking won't attract anything we don't want.
I mean, you're not actually cooking.
That's a good
food,
one.
so
Stealth
it's not
cooking.
There's
exactly
fire
cooking.
anyway.
Yeah.
There's fire to boil water.
You know what? I'll
Fire
take
is-
that for 2. That your cook fire is pretty. You're taking extra effort to minimize how much light you're giving
Yeah.
off.
That's a. So, congratulations on. God damn. I don't have any more advantages. Not that creative. Yeah, no.
you
that
just asked to
dies.
cut the time on that one in half.
Oh yeah, time and half. Didn't take long.
Certainly. And actually, yes, 2 AP does half time.
Okay.
That's a
And
standard
this-
spend.
This should be the last one,
Yep.
and we keep this this boy, which I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it just stays.
So you got 11 water out of that?
Yes.
Okay.
11
Wow.
purified water. I lost 30. 30. I mean, it's not as good as Bleak Leak would have just turned that into 30 purified eventually. But we make do.
And
So I now have
there's
13
no
purified
dirty
water
water.
because I. No, I've got
And
no
there's-
dirty water.
There's no dirty water left over.
Not that I have.
Okay.
I bought all of that dirty water. That was 150 caps worth of dirty water.
Would you take 30 caps for 3 since we helped you set up the camp?
It's 20 caps for 1 normally.
Yeah, but you needed our help setting up the camp, and you didn't pay for those. You're still making a profit. You're doubling what you spent.
As you're debating
Yeah.
and haggling over
No, it's-
water, you freaking jackals, you notice a group of people who seem to be They seem to be walking near the camp. They haven't noticed it yet. They just happen to be walking in your general direction. Of the group of people, there are. You see that there are. Oops, wrong thing. Wrong thing again. 4 like bedraggled wastelander types. They look exhausted, malnourished, the average wastelander, but they're armed with very basic like tools, like a knife, a hatchet. But 2 of them look to be the guards of the group, who are actually walking around with pipe weapons, pipe rifles, pipe guns. Hold on. What are they holding? I'm sorry. The two of them are dressed in road leathers and have shotguns. As they're kind of walking ahead, and it's obvious they're the navigators for that group. And you notice they're heading east to west. They're heading this way.
Anything that marks them out as Vault 03 people?
Nope. And actually, you would know of the Actually, no. Yeah, no. The nothing apparent. And actually, one thing that would give away is that if you wanted to highlight your allegiance, you'd have a strip of 003 blue and gold on your belt to highlight that you're with the boat. And that's something all the expeditions do. You guys can have that with Stonewall, but also Gregory Finch is in your party, so it's obvious you're a 003 party. Whereas if there's no Vaulters in your group, I might say, hey, are you guys tying one off? But this group doesn't have that. They're not marked in any way.
And we no longer have a face to the group because we did bring Bleakley, right? Katran, are you good at talking, or Finch particularly good
I
at talking?
have 7.
I'm actually okay at talking.
Stonewall punch.
All right.
No.
No punch. All right, Finch. I'll back you up. You can go talk to them.
Hello, travelers.
So you just kind of pop. Do you just like call out from your camp, or do you walk over to where they are?
No, yeah, Finch. Don't give away the location of the camp.
Okay.
Walk over
It's
there.
not a hidden camp, but yes.
Then
And
Finch
Mato
will
just like laying down with his rifle.
Finch will like step away from the camp for a little bit. Turn on the flashlight on his Pip-Boy,
Stonewall doesn't know how to sit still. So
and just
Stonewall's
sort of make
tall.
a
No,
waving motion.
Freetheart's going to wrangle Stonewall to wait at the camp so that if you're the backup, you're the surprise tool to help later. Please.
So like
Stonewall would
Gre-
scratch
like,
his forehead for a minute.
So like Gregory with his like Pip-Boy flashlight makes like a wide waving motion.
Give me speech charisma difficulty of 2 to highlight that you are making a friendly gesture and not signaling for an ambush to be triggered.
Consequently, I'll have Motto sitting in a tree nearby with the night vision scope, overwatching.
So you're gonna roll me sneak here in a second, but we'll get to that after Finch.
I am going to spend 1 blue action point. I am. You said it was diff 2?
Yep.
So first things first, I am going to burn the special ability on my formal hat. I get to re-roll a charisma, a die on a charisma check.
What does your formal hat look like? I'm just curious. It's like a top hat or...
No. It's like one of those sort of newsy, like
The Paperboy.
newsy style caps, but it's in the Vault Tech like blue with gold trim.
Oh, okay. So it's a nice, spiffy, and very clean-looking hat, actually.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, normally those kind of hats like aren't super nice looking. It's it's made out of the same material that like Vault Tech clothes are made out of, so it does look nice.
Has a cool little design of the Vault emblem, the generic Vault emblem on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So I get to re-roll one of those dice. Charisma, speech. I am spending a luck point. What?
Okay. Didn't you spend that to make the map correct?
I did. That's gonna have to stand.
So, Amato, you're gonna want to roll that sneak roll real quick, so they see you in the tree.
Hell.
Agility sneak, because I had to get in position with some decent speed.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll spend. What's the diff?
It's gonna be opposed.
That is stupid.
I'll spend 3 from the pile.
You gain 3. So you are hidden.
And I'll say I'm trying to be. Is it possible to be medium range from hit Gregory and the group?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, then I'll be medium range from Gregory and the group.
The two of them form up, and they wave. The two guys, as you wave at them, the two guys with shotguns kind of wave at everyone else behind them, and they form side by side. They point their shotguns at Greg.
Whoa, hey.
Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
We're travelers.
There's no vault out here. Who'd you steal that from?
This is from my vault. We're a bit far from home.
Are you now?
Yes. My name's Gregory Finch, Vault 003. I'm a biologist.
What you do in the bedroom's your own business.
No, like a doctor.
Oh. That's what the funny coat's for? You're a doctor?
Well, he's not wearing the coat. He's wearing
where's your funny coat then?
I mean, I have one in my bag, but...
No, you stay right there. And
Yeah.
I feel like Stonewall sees this.
Oh yeah, you'd see this. This isn't. These guys are not being quiet.
What are they?
Stonewall is going to. I know Freyhart's going to try to stop. Is Freyhart going to try to stop me if I freight train?
Yes.
Look,
Hold on,
want
Greg.
any
Hold on,
trouble.
Greg. Hold on. There's a is there an opposed roll happening between Katrin and Stonewall?
Oh God, I hope not, because I'm gonna get crushed. But yes, maybe.
So the question is, Stonewall, are you just gonna bowl into these guys and pass your ally, or?
They have a shotgun to one of, assumingly, Stonewall's friend. Yes.
I believe in opposed rolls in order between Freightheart and Stonewall to see if Freightheart's able to hold Stonewall back.
Oh boy!
Into the string.
It is going to be opposed unarmed strength.
Well, I could also say if it's if it appears that Stonewall's about to turn this into a combat, then I'm going to start shooting, right? So should we just enter initiative?
No, because if Katran succeeds, Stonewall won't charge forward.
Okay.
Katran's holding him back. And if Stonewall succeeds, he's starting the combat because he's the one who started it.
So unarmed strength, right?
Yep.
Unarmed, no additional dice.
And no blue AP generated from this because it's player to player.
Can I argue for strength athletics?
You could, yeah.
Might as well spend all we got.
Oh my lord, Stonewall, no!
I'm just gonna start drawing these lines now.
Oh God.
I mean, I've got a 10. It's not terrible. It's not great.
Not bringing out. No, draw a little
I'll
bit.
try not to kill random people. It's kind of important to him. Okay, I've got a complication, but I succeed. We're even. That means he wins at the moment. I've got luck points.
Yeah. Luck.
Go spend luck there, Katran.
It's the not murdering random innocent people is something he is very much for.
Yes.
I am sorry, Stonewall, but the smallest person here is going for the biggest person.
Yeah, Freightheart is moving in such a way that the only way you're getting to these people is running over Katran and hurting him. Like you'll be attacking Katran. That's the only way you're getting by him.
So I can imagine this. Katran steps in the way and just shoves Stonewall. Stonewall is in shock for a minute, but scratches his head and looks down at Katran and is like, "You strong man, I respect." And as Stonewall just sits there.
No, I'm good.
It's like the borderline about to hyperventilate Katran, like
Your arms shaking from the strain of pushing, of basically making a car not run into you. Like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I can't believe that worked. That shouldn't have worked.
See, Amanta, you see that fight. Oh, the fight almost starts, but it de-escalates almost immediately.
I slowly take my finger off the trigger because I was about to pull out all the perks on these guys to save Gregory from the consequences of that. I'm probably still going to do that if they start robbing Gregory, but we'll give them a second to see what they do.
What are you doing here on the island? Huh?
We crashed?
Crashed? Crashed what?
Our boat?
You're no fisherman.
No, but I do study aquatic life.
You're a philosopher?
In a manner of speaking.
Why don't you go philosophize somewhere else then?
I'd be fine doing that. I don't want any trouble.
You can give me another speech charisma difficulty 3. They are not trusting you at all, but you're still talking and you haven't shot at them, so that's a good sign.
I am going to. I'm giving you 3 action points, and I'm spending 3 action points.
Okay.
All of my water action points are gone.
They just trickle away like so much water in the wind.
Water under the bridge.
Water in the wind.
That's called rain, but no.
You're kidding me.
Does this look like it is taking a decidedly bad turn for Gregory?
You can give me perception survival difficulty of 2.
What?
Oh, you know what? Because if it is bad, I need the all right, Gregory. This is the last time I'm saving you from consequences. I drink a Tarberry Juice. My last one.
Bruce.
Unfortunately, it's a knockoff, so it's Droosh. They even put it's like Druice.
All right.
This is when the war was going and literacy in America was going down.
And I
That's
really
what-
want to get the drop here, so I'm gonna spend all of that. Because it was difficulty what?
2.
Oh, difficulty 2. Yeah, I would rather get the drop on them, and if they survive, be able to hit us kind of hard, but maybe if we get the first round, it doesn't matter. Oh, I guess I'll spend my 1 luck to reroll. Because I don't want poor Blueberry to die.
Again.
Okay, so that should succeed and clear the comp.
You get the feeling off these guys that they're scared of Finch. They're not like they're in a sort of fighty mood because they see him as a threat, like a vanguard of some sort of ambush force. You know that, and you can see the people behind them. They're guarding those people behind them who look defenseless. The 4 people out there will be of zero help in a fight. These two think.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have interrupted.
Yeah, but they have to find they're trying to find some way to assure themselves that they can either escape safely or they can get something from this encounter to let them know that they have the upper hand. Otherwise, they think they're sitting in an ambush right now. Not that they know that you're there, but the fact that he's here and he just does not fit in is making them all kinds of jumpy.
The problem is, Mato specifically asked Finch to handle this because he's the only one who has a chance of resolving this with words. Stonewall does not have the ability to talk to these people. Friedhart would struggle, and Mato would really struggle too. So we can't talk them down. Talking them down has already failed. So Mato regrets doing this, but knows that this situation can't be resolved by words. So I'm gonna have to start shooting.
Do you start shooting?
I do because they're holding Gregory at gunpoint and he's failed to talk them down.
Bang.
And
I'd go for their hands.
there's just I don't know if I can choose to do that.
Yeah, you can choose arm.
Yeah, you can choose to aim for a specific thing. It just
I can't aim.
Oh.
I can't gain the benefits of the aim action
Right.
because I'm a fast shot. I'd have to get lucky.
Well, you do get to reroll it.
I need initiative from Katran and Stonewall. Boop. There we go. Mato, you get 1 free surprise turn because you basically fire from the shadows, from the height of your tree.
Oh,
And of course,
right.
your stealth vanishes because you're firing a gun. That is. Oh, do you have a silence gun? I take that back.
I do.
Never mind. Your stealth might not break.
I think, yeah, we need to go ahead and pull up stealth because I have additional goodies on top of stealth.
And we look for stealth. Sneak attack, sorry, that's what it's called. Sneak attacks, 29. 29. Difficulty attack items reduced by 1. Does your gun have vicious?
No.
It gains vicious now. And if the difficulty to hit them is 0, you don't have to roll.
I want to roll.
What's the range on your weapon?
Medium.
Yep, diff 0 shot to hit one of them.
Did you say I gain an AP?
Yep.
I will spend that on Gung Fu, which means whatever damage the first one takes, the second one takes as well. And there's no second roll to hit. It's just... it transfers.
Oh, you just spend the extra ammo.
Yeah, because it requires agility 10 to get. It's a really difficult perk to achieve.
Okay, cool.
And also, because of Mr. Sandman, I get +2 damage.
This is me with suppressed weapons. In a lot of games, like, nah, I'm just gonna drop them.
So this is piercing 1, vicious 1.
Oh.
And both of them take that.
Hold on. I just need a...
Did you just drop both of them?
It's shocking no one whatsoever.
They both, as you're talking to Greg, you just hear that little chirp of noise in the tree behind you. You've heard it before. You know who did it, or
I don't think he has. I've never used this gun before.
Oh, never mind. Oh, you haven't used. That's right. Used your big things. Yeah, it's a,
Never used a silence gun before.
You have.
No, I haven't.
Against the Mirelurk in the water.
But no one knew I did that. Yeah, specifically,
except for the people
no
on the
one
bridge,
knew I
but
did
that's
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two guys in front of you drop on the floor. Just silent. The people in behind scream in terror.
Oh no, 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 no. And Gregory just like jumps out in front of them and like to his knees, grabs for his medical kit. Is there any chance of saving either of these two?
Possibly, but I will note that these 4 people look like they're about to scatter out into the Mirelurk infested island. Unless
Gregory, save them. Use your words.
No, just hold on a moment. I can help. I can help.
You have to give me charisma speech difficulty 4. These people just watched their 2 friends die from some salient assassin as you were talking to them. They're in an ambush. And they think they're going to die if they stay here.
Yep. Take all 6.
Okay.
Haven't rolled well on anything tonight. Oh my god.
If only you could have gotten that 10 minutes ago.
They look wary. And there's a half beat where they wait and it's almost like they're either choosing to trust you or they're embracing that maybe there's just nothing they can do. And I presume no one shoots these unarmed, these essentially non-combatants. And Finch can attempt to save the people on the ground. Good luck.
Yep.
Because they would have taken 2 injuries. Because one for being zeroed, and then another one for having at least 5.
It's not looking good, Chief.
Not really, no.
Chief, what are you doing?
Damn it.
Save them.
Damn it, Motto.
Hey, I did not get us in this situation.
You may attempt. Oh, you're trying to stabilize. It's a stabilizing roll. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Stabilize dying. Intelligence medicine. Difficulty of 2.
How many did you make from that last roll, by the way?
None.
No, it was a diff 4. Okay.
I hit the difficulty on the button.
No, good luck.
Yep. Yeah. I just gotta confirm something about my how my kit works. No, it's just the additional. What? Is this for both of them or
Just one. And once you do this check, I have to check to see if the other guy dies while you were treating this first one.
You know what?
If you wanted to treat both, you could spend. Actually, no, you're kind of falling out of combat. But what I would do is I would treat you would give me. You basically be buying a major action with 2 2 AP.
What I'm going to try and sell you on is that I'm gonna first aid the first one and then use one of my stim packs to stabilize the other.
That's true. You could do that. Yep.
Because that doesn't even require a roll.
It's just a minor action. Jab somebody.
Yep.
All right.
Take a full 6.
Certainly.
Intelligence medicine. Here we go.
Where were these rolls?
Gain 3.
That's 5. On top of that, let me tell you what they get.
They heal extra HP. I wouldn't sweat it too much.
Yeah, they get some AP back, or they get some additional HP back.
What do you want with us? Says one of the frightened people as they notice that the 2 guys kind of groan on the ground and they roll around, but they look frightened. Like the guys on the ground aren't willing to talk anymore because they realize talking gets them shot. But someone in the crowd's like, I have to say something.
Hey, nothing. Just stay calm. And he looks down at the 2 bleeding men. Okay, I've staunched the worst of the bleeding. 2 of you should be all right. I'm so sorry.
What do you want? We'll give you anything you want. We'll give you our tools. Yeah. Just don't kill us.
We don't want anything.
Don't feed us to your Mirelurk ologists.
We're just here to be friendly. We come in peace. With the guns, you spooked my friends. That's all.
What are we gonna do? They were our only hope to get to Ivyvale. We're gonna die out here.
Ivyvale?
It's a fishing village on the other side of the island. We were just trying to get somewhere safe from the Mirelurks. Please don't kill them.
I'll step out of the shadows now.
There's more of them. Don't make any sudden moves.
Oh shit, there's more of them. One of them just shot you.
And I'll say...
He looks over his shoulder. Freedhard, can you get over here?
Okay. Do you want... You don't want him, do you? Just gonna look at Gregory like, who the fuck else am I talking about?
Oh, yeah, no. Have him stay behind at the camp for now.
I'll note that he's not exactly hidden. He's a big super mutant next to a campfire.
Yeah, like once they look over, it's like...
Well, the camp was hidden, right? They couldn't see inside.
The camp wasn't hidden. It's not a hidden camp.
Our camp is.
No, it's comfortable, cooking site, alarmed and clean. It's not hidden.
It's hidden. I thought it was just hidden by the fact that it had the 4 difficulty.
No, that's its own thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So once they but he's free. He's just chilling. Like, are you eating like some squirrel bits there? Yeah. You want to eat some squirrel bits? Just chill. Stonewall. You can come in. Hold on one
So
second.
Stonewall's just still sitting there.
Look,
I said.
it's not much, but we're on our way to an outpost right now. It's not your intended destination, but it is safe.
Are you slavers?
No.
They probably can't make it that far.
He looks down at his Vault Tech suit and says, "Do I look like a slaver?"
No.
Gregory, they don't look like they can make it that far. Just let them have the camp when we leave.
You moved somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
There.
They can
That's a
just
good point.
stay with us.
He points to the camp and says, "We have a camp set up here. You're welcome to it when we're done."
I mean, they could stay with us now, and
We don't have enough beds, I don't think.
I don't know.
Point-
I think
yeah,
we do
point-
actually.
well,
Technically,
well,
enough room.
Yeah. Well, point being, they can stick around through the night, and then we're gonna leave in the morning, and they're welcome to the campsite, rest up.
Because they're going to need a day for those two to recover from their
Yeah.
injuries.
Yeah.
And we can tell them where Vault 003 is if they want to go there.
I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to technically. We
But-
could meet them on the way back, and then they could tell us where the village is, and we could go with them to that village.
Yeah, if they're
So I
here in
think-
like 6 or 7 days, right? Then maybe we'll.
So I think they're the people on the vault might actually like to know about local people living outside of where we were. Right?
All
We're
right.
not off base with that, I don't think.
But you can tell them that. Well, they can stay here for a while.
Yeah. You're welcome to our camp.
Oh.
There are
How much?
You don't you don't understand. You can just stay there.
yeah.
There's
Consider it our way of apology.
Oh.
yeah. If your friends hadn't been so gung ho to rob Gregory here, we could have done without all this shooting, and you could have stayed either. Anyways, without all this mess.
Oh, speaking of motto, definitely not optimal, but you did kind of save my life there. So
Yeah, I gave you a little while to talk it through. It did not look like it was working.
He rummages in his bag and he pulls out a tarberry juice and he hands it over. I know you like this stuff.
It's handing it to you, I think, Mato. Not to them.
To you, Mato.
I feel guilty about taking that because I didn't want to shoot those dudes.
Stonewall's actually getting bored. of sitting, so he's gonna
no,
go
I'll
follow
say-
up with the rest of
I'll
the
say tarberries are only worth caps or good actions. This was necessary but not good. You can give it to me when we have done something worth a tarberry juice.
On a different note, we're going to do something about the Mirelurks, or we're going to try. It might not work, but we kind of hope it does.
But yeah.
Yeah, if I kill the Mylark Queen, then you can give it to me.
Yeah, no, we're just saying that to the locals. Like, I mean,
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
they're local. Like, yeah, just we're hopefully going to deal with that or hurt them a lot.
Yeah, but we'll show you to the camp. Mato, if you could show them where the alarm trips are.
Oh yeah. They're here, 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 and here.
Oh, and that one too, and that one there, and watch out for that over there, and that branch there. It's not a trap; it just looks neat. And
Yeah.
but no, you're able to take them to your camp. They are super wary, and they don't take up. They do scavenge a tiny bit of food, just enough to stave off starvation. But they are you can
Yeah,
you can tell that they are low on water and low on food.
Yeah, you're welcome to the cooking pit we made.
The amount of stuff that they gathered is not enough for them to make anything, really.
This is. I need to know this to give to because I might do something here. Freedheart, were you willing to sell those purified waters?
And I could just give them to you. It was
Oh,
just more
okay.
of a funny offer from you. Yeah. No, I wasn't opposed
Okay.
to giving you it. It was just the deal was not much of a deal. So you wanted 3, right?
Yeah, I'll take 3. I mean,
Yep.
10 caps is better than no caps, but okay.
I don't care that much about caps.
I
That's a
don't
useless
understand
obsession.
any of those words. They do not make sense in that order.
They look at Stonewall with some level of... they actually don't seem to recognize what he is. They look at him strangely, like he looks weird to them, but they don't seem to... Their eyes don't light up with the recognition of what a super mutant is. They just look at him like he's a big guy with a weird skin color. Like, what the hell's that? But they don't say anything.
Stonewall would scratch his head and looks at the only person I'm next to, which is, I'm gonna say soft face because he. That's what I don't know how to. I don't remember people's names, aka Freigheart. I'll be like, more puny humans to smash.
No.
Oh.
No, but you could show them what you are if you just want to go punch that tree over there.
Stonewall would go over there and punch a tree.
And down the tree goes.
That's what he is.
He lumberjacks
Now
with his
there's more firewood.
hands.
If by lumber you mean people, yes.
Or well, monsters. He can fireworks. He'd go right through them.
Yeah, I find most monsters are people.
I bring back the
I
tree,
mean-
by the way. I drag the tree back.
Oh, firewood.
Now there's and you seat and firewood at the same time. It's a chair until it's burned.
Oh, okay.
And at this point also Gregory goes over to the one that he had to stick with the stim pack to stabilize him, and now he's giving him like a more thorough go over. It's like, yeah, sorry, the stim pack was just a quick fix.
I'll also give the 2 guys that got shot. I'll give them. I'll give them 10 caps each and say sorry for the misunderstanding, but didn't have a choice.
They were giving everyone, so I just give them a tree.
They take the caps, just caps, but they give you a dirty look. They'll pocket it. The other people kind of are like waving. They're like, no. Your way isn't working. Please stop. We have a camp now. Please just relax for a second.
I've got a question. You haven't seen anyone else dressed like me, have you?
Well, someone eventually says, "Oh wait, I have." They look at him like they're worried that that's a trigger for you to attack them, and then the one person who says it kind of looks at them like, "Yeah, they're gonna shoot us for clothes."
This is the 5'4" guy as well. Like,
Yeah,
we saw.
he's the real threat.
We've seen some groups of them wandering around in the hills up on the mount.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
Are you guys like taking over the island or something, or?
no.
Oh.
As said, we crashed here, and right now we're getting a lay of the land.
I mean, no, we're not. The Mirelurks are attacking the ship.
I thought you came in a boat.
The boat ship is the same thing? Really? I don't know why there's a difference. Apparently there is one.
Well, ship is big, boat is small. Did you come in a ship or a boat?
A ship.
Big metal thing floats on water.
You came on a ship. They look at each other and they look at you guys.
Stonewall would scratch his head for a minute. Yes, big metal thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, sir.
all right. Let's say I believe you and that you're not just imagining things. So you crashed here. If you could Oh, you don't know how to drive a ship and you crashed here. That makes sense. Okay.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, he was piloting. Points at Finch.
That is a gross oversimplification.
Stonewall doesn't know why they're pointing at Finch, so Stonewall points at Finch.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
Blue boy fell in water. Pretty funny. Had to fish him like a mirelurk.
You got lucky not to be eaten by the mirelurks. Or pulled in by the
So I'm
Leviathan.
told-
The Leviathan?
The what?
The Leviathan? They look at you like you should know what that is.
We're not from around here.
Oh, right,
The
ship.
Kraken?
No. The Kraken? Oh, that's just a children's tale. Leviathan's real.
Oh.
Think a snake, but big enough to wrap itself around that mountain over there.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
That's why we don't think you came in a ship, but apparently you did, so either the Leviathan just wasn't paying attention, or you got lucky.
It was a storm?
I was going to say,
The Leviathan was trying to take you down then.
Oh.
Well, he succeeded, kind of?
Question mark? Does your village that you're going to have a radio?
Actually, you know what, Katran? Roll for me your luck in challenge dice. As they confer among themselves, trying to figure out what you mean by that. One of them's like, I know what a radio is. Do we have one? Hold on, does so-and-so have one?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a...
What the fuck?
The older of the force pipes up. Actually, it's one of the guards who says it. And he says, yeah, we have one. We have one for all the fishing boats in the bay.
He's
Oh,
kinda
yeah,
like,
because one of them's... Are they both actually ghouls?
No, they're people. They're just people.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at their tokens from, like, way out.
Yeah, they're just bald.
he's gonna like reach down to where he set his
Rude.
stuff down and like pick out his radio and just be like, do you want to like tell them that there's like, would anyone come get you?
Well, we're not from Ivyvale, so we're kind of
That's
having to
okay.
go down there and do some work to prove we can live there. Because, you know, where we were, Mirelurks, something, probably your ship, stirred them all up, and they just overran the village, so we decided to try Ivyvale and try to get some work there, and then get some housing. I mean, the two of us can get work as guards, and everyone else will have to learn to shuck or fish or trawl, whatever. Or they're going to just turn us away. I mean, we could radio ahead, but I don't know how much that's going to help us.
Yeah. Well, it was an idea. I don't know.
I mean, if you're going there, that's whenever you're heading there, you might want to radio ahead to them.
It'd be, like 6 or something days, and that I don't like. Yeah, you can rest here and then go before we get there. If you do go before we get there, you could let them know that we're not looking for trouble.
And Finch holds out his Pip-Boy with radio and starts tuning it. Do you know the frequency?
I don't think they need to know now.
No, for us.
You can attempt intelligence science difficulty of 3. The Wastelanders are going to try to assist you as they try to remember what the frequency is.
Okay. Are we in a new scene, by the by?
You would be now, yeah.
Okay, then in that case, we gain 1 action point.
Because we would gain 2, right? But we're...
Yeah, you would go down 1. But okay, so I'm going to spend 1 action point. 1 blue.
Yep.
Neither of them are resistance. They try to. It's like, was it this one or that one? No, I don't think it was that one. That's for such and such's boat. Is it that one? Oh no, I don't think so. And you're tuning around, and then you try to guess because they know different boats' radios. They don't know Ivyvale's radio signal because they've never used it before. And And they never thought to think about it until you started asking them, like, oh, shoot, do we know? And you try to arrange, but yeah, no, you'll be here all day fiddling with this. You might get it eventually if you just sat here and played with your radio for a while, but yeah, with their help, you're not getting it.
I was going to say assist question mark because I have a radio.
You could assist, yeah, as you try on your hand radio.
Yeah, because you might get some bands that I don't normally tune into.
And it's science, 100% it's science, right?
100% science.
Pulls
That's
up
true.
one of the Japanese radio signals back in the day.
Yeah.
Drat, one of the things that my survival score is not useful for. Well, it's useful enough.
2 is not enough, sadly.
Tragic.
Oh, it was div 3.
Yeah.
I tried. It's my best.
But,
Mhm.
The fact that I made that at all is nice.
it'll probably be easier once you're closer to Ivy Vale. It's just east of here, by quite a bit, but, like, I don't know, what is it, some 30 miles off or so?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that's not where they are. You guys are here. That's just a marker to show where the camp is. So it's actually it's about 45 miles.
Well,
Still, though.
Anyhow, if in your travels you run across anyone in either our outfit, just let them know that you ran into us, and they should be amiable at worst.
Is this being aimable? One of them says from the gunshot wound you bandaged. Is this how you say hello where you're from?
You didn't seem to be able to say hello very well either.
Well, we thought you were pirates or something.
And see how that got you?
We're kind of...
So amiable. He nods at Mato and then looks at Finch. Got
I
it.
feel amiable, yes.
Is it amiable? I thought it was amicable.
I thought aiming had to do with guns.
Yeah.
And on the camp goes, you're getting them to pass along the word. How much weight that word will have after they share the story of being nearly murdered out in the hills, we'll see. But people will know you're out here.
There's ups and downs. We're also going to go deal with the Marlock problem or make it a lot better, so that might be, they might say that that's what they're trying to do. They're fucking stupid, but then
yeah,
it
that's
works and we can show up.
Yeah, you know how silly that will sound to these settlers who don't know who the NCR are, who don't know they know what vaults are. They don't know what supermoons are. They don't know what NCR are. It's like, oh, we're a bunch of people from a ship, and they're like, you weren't killed by Leviathan, and you got lucky it didn't kill you, and now your first thought is we're gonna go kill some Mirelurks, maybe even the Mirelurk Queen. It's like, okay, buddy, but you guys are just insane. I think.
Wait, I have a question. So, you didn't recognize his uniform, and you didn't recognize what Stonewall is, but you recognized my uniform. Is there another vault on this island?
They said no.
No, but we've seen vaulters before.
Really?
Yeah, they come in tiny boats from the mainland sometimes. They crash out here.
What number?
I don't know. Over the years, 50 or so?
No. The number on the uniform.
Oh, I don't know. Well, what was it? There was 13, a 10. I think there was a 5. No. Yeah, 5. There's a bunch. They come here. It's every so often. Not like this. They gesture, but
Okay. Well, I'm with 003. You can remember that one.
Isn't that just 3?
You would think so.
I pointed that out too, and I also never got a good, solid answer. So I guess we can be confused about that one together.
Oh,
I think
I lean over. What's a 3? And he
It's a
doesn't even know how to
number.
whisper, so he just yells. He just loudly speaks, "What's a 3?"
I just think the Vault people like hearing themselves talk, so they add the extra words.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
So,
with
yeah,
that, you're able to have a peaceful night with them, and you're able to leave camp.
Yeah, but there's the idea of like they'll say this is fucking ridiculous. There's no way they do it. But then if it works, it's gonna be like, did the fucking crazy people actually do it?
Yeah. So that
You know?
your settlement reputation with Ivy Vale may increase if you actually succeed. For now, it was going to step down because people who tried to escape to Ivy Vale were murdered. But you leveled it up by actually healing them and giving them a safe place to stay. So it's like it went down and went up. It's where it was where it started. It might go up from there if you actually clear out the Mirelurks.
Things out in the wasteland can get hairy. That could have gone much worse.
Yep. That's why they're so damn scared of you. It's like, oh god, random person out here who doesn't make sense. Did you? Oh god, we were right. Like, well, no, you made it right, but unfortunately. But yeah. Do you guys carry on and leave these people back to their venture back to Ivy Vale?
Yeah, I mean, they're welcome to the camp, and they're welcome to, stay there and scrounge for supplies and use the cooking amenities.
4 more days go by as you journey away from the camp.
It's only 2, right? We cut it in half.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Wait, did you cut it in half?
Yeah, we cut it.
Because
He
I
spent
spent
a
that
lot.
luck point.
It was 200 miles.
Oh, right.
202 miles, and that was-
Yeah. Brain power. I'm okay, everybody.
Are you sure about that?
No. Yeah, you eventually, there's a good chunk of that last little bit, that last day is, I don't know if you guys ever walked trails around mountains or like low-lying mountains.
Oh, yeah.
But, there's trail, and eventually it turns into a light bit of bouldering, like, not full-on rock climbing, but you're climbing up on a boulder and then on top you had another boulder. Like, you eventually have to pick your way up to where the outpost is. But eventually, yeah, you find this a high-tier campsite, which essentially is a tier 6 camp, as is with like walls and a cook fire and defenses and like has a bunch of stuff going for them. You see NCR people milling around. You see the Brotherhood of Steel people milling around with the Twilight of Imperium.
Friedhart, do you think I could have a purified water?
Yeah.
I just need one.
Yeah. Until we set out, and then you'll need more. Water.
Yeah. Let's walk up to them with our little blue things on our belts.
Oh, I'm wearing their uniform, but yes.
Oh, and I ate another sugar bomb, so
You could be an enemy spy.
And you guys come upon the elder of the Brotherhood of Steel, Elder Sinclair. Gray-haired individual in power armor. He takes off his helmet so you can see him a bit better. Clips it to his belt. He looks around at the 4 of you. And this is your first encounter with the guy. 1 second. Boop.
Yeah, because neither of us are BOS.
Tall, lean frame, gray hair, tied back into a practical ponytail, sharp blue eyes, with a glint of curiosity and determination behind him. You see, even as he takes off his helmet, he puts glasses over his face. You notice, like he, like many others on all the others of Brotherhood of Steel that are on your boat, are on your ship, are Twilight Sentinels, is what they call them. They're the Twilight Sentinels chapter, and they mark their power armor with blue paint, with blue. It's almost a Vault Dweller blue.
And Elder Sinclair is the Primarch of this chapter?
He is the senior officer of it, yeah. The Primarch is somebody else, but these guys.
I don't think this is. I don't think there's actually Primarchs here. I was making a joke about.
That would be the equivalent. Yes, sorry. Yeah, me thinking about it. Like, yeah, there's Primarchs, and no, that's wrong. Elders are the leader of a certain chapter. So, Elder Primarch, you'd be right in the Warhammer reference.
Then,
Hello, everyone. Oh, you're that lot that grabbed the raider.
oh yeah, I'm good at that. Dead or alive, you name it.
Bounty hunter. So, who ran away this time? What?
Myler Queen.
Who sent you to go kill a queen? If whoever sent you on that job's a fool, and you should not take their money. You shouldn't take their money. Well, actually, no. If you kill them, I'll give you money. But
overseer later. Oh, you'll give. Yeah. How much are you gonna give us for it?
It's not, we might not. We don't know.
Yeah, it's not like a guaranteed thing.
We're going to guess.
It's just like if we pull it off, how much would you give us?
Stonewall would scratch his head. What? I thought we were not gonna go beat up Queen.
No, it's
Are
like
we gonna go beat up Queen?
if we happen across the queen, we're not gonna like run away.
Stonewall would also look at the old man. Who's the old man?
That's one of the ship's old men. He's important on the ship.
Oh.
Oh, right. You know the Church of the Glowing Lady? This guy is from the Church of the Cogs and Wheels.
I'm of no church. Just call me Alistair, big man.
Alistair. He pulls out like a broken marker and scribbles on his arm to remember that.
He raises an eyebrow, doubting that Stonewall's literate.
Stonewall's not going to remember that this was Alistair, just that Alistair was something important.
No. It's, yes. Read smudged handwriting on arm. Listerine.
So, what are you actually out here for? Bravado
Well,
aside.
To clear out the Mirelurks.
You're one of the search and destroy teams?
We have.
Gregory here, I think, is going to engage in a little biological warfare.
And he opens his satchel and pulls out the canister.
Well, be careful with that.
Don't worry, I'm trained in the operation of Vault-Tec gas canisters.
You also said you were trained in medicine, but
So, that looks like one of those sleep bombs you Volters use.
Indeed. I've used them before. I'm familiar. I'm immensely familiar with their chemical properties. I am hoping that this will give me an opportunity to study Mirelurk physiology and biochemical properties in depth.
Aquaculture nerds, the lot of you. Right, so I'm guessing you're gonna put that in the lurk shell then? Try to stuff them in their hole and keep them there?
That's the hope.
Alright then. Well, follow me. I'll show you our maps. Starts walking along, leading you deeper to the to a rather well lit folding table. So here's the mountain where we are. Rusty Anchor Outpost. You're trying to get to Lurkshell Caverns on the other side. There's 3 ways you can get over there. You can try to head down to, there's a settlement we've noticed called Ivyvale. You've heard of, you must have ran into some of their fishermen then. That's good. Maybe you have good relations with them.
Mixed relations.
We had a, let's just say, mixed encounter with some refugees heading there.
What, they shoot at you?
They menaced Gregory.
Oh. So they're hostile then?
Well,
No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Did you wipe out the settlement?
No, the situation was diffused, but we never even got close to Ivyvale itself.
Oh, okay.
This is some, as said, wandering refugees that we met on the road here.
Well,
we let them but we let them use our camp when we were done, and
That would be the most convenient for us because we have a camp halfway, so we could just go back to camp and then go back to Ivy Vale.
yeah, we'll give him the coordinates for where we left our camp.
He grabs a marker and very dexterously marks where it is and makes a little notation note what improvements he did to it. He's like, da, 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 da. And then he puts a little number next to it, grabs a book, opens it up, fills it out.
All right. What about these other 2 routes?
So there's the most, well, put it this way. If you go through Ivy Vale, you can get a boat and cross straight over to Lurkshell. You do have to worry about Mirelurks in the water, but it is the straightest over water route, I suppose. It just depends how comfortable you are dodging Mirelurks. A more direct route over land, there's some seaside bluffs. And around there, there is some sandy beaches and cliff faces that'll kind of protect you from the upper areas. And the good thing is that it seems that there's various ship wreckages there and driftwood that have kind of collected in that area. So the Mirelurks don't like going up that way because they'd have to crawl over all this debris, and they like easy to get to places or nice dark hidey holes. This one's too open. You'll have to keep an eye out on the tide, but if you set up camp near the bluffs, you'll have a sort of safe place to wait it out, and then by high tide the next day, you can head out and continue the rest of the way. If you really want to stay as far away and just minimize any possibility of running into Mirelurks and deal with other critters here on the island, there is the Foggy Morass further north. Now, the problem with this is that there are marshlands there, so you'd have to deal with bloatflies and the bloodflies. But the good thing is you don't have to worry about Mirelurks because the water's too shallow for them to really bother, and it's pretty far inland. But it is difficult going. Like, I don't like going through. Like, even in our power suits, it is a struggle if you get bogged down bad enough.
We better not. Gregory here has had a traumatic experience with a bloatfly, so I think we better not.
Yeah, so that's why you'd want to stick to the seaside bluffs, because if you go north and you follow on this way, you're going to be following along a lot of marshland. Whereas if you go to the bluffs, you follow the beach for a good while, which there's a risk of Mirelurks as you start heading off, but you're heading toward the caverns anyway.
I think Ivy Vale is our best shot.
Because Ivy Vale, you might be able to get a boat, because they actually have like little motorized engines on their boats, so you could just try to zip across and dodge any Mirelurks on the way.
And not just a boat, but supplies, information.
Though, I'm not sure how you're going to carry your big man over there on a boat.
Yeah.
He's not that big, is he?
You'll want to have a nice, you'll need to get one of their bigger boats to fit him, really. It's more is that he doesn't just topple over into the water, really. They don't have a proper ship like we do.
And that's
Well,
going to
the
be
people of
expensive.
the people of Ivy Vale will also know the most about the Mirelurks in the area as well. So
I don't know about that. I've heard rumors about some sort of Leviathan or some other superstitious nonsense they believe in.
Yeah, that's a giant snake kind of thing.
I think they just don't understand how weather works.
Maybe.
All right.
maybe, but even superstitions can have some kernel of truth in them, and a kernel of truth is better than nothing.
I'd rather just the truth myself there, Bolter.
Yeah.
Motto looks with very beady eyes. I bet you do like the truth, as Motto thinks about the caps.
So we go punch giant snake.
Probably.
Maybe later.
All right, so do we think Seaside Bluffs? Do we think Ivy Vale?
I'm throwing my vote on Ivy Vale, because Ivy Vale is a place where we can actually like plan from and like work out of.
Yeah, but getting a ship that's large enough and talking a captain into sailing place close to a place that, might
You probably have
kill
to
him.
buy. You'll have to buy a boat from them. Really, I doubt any of them are
Yeah.
going to want to go out in the water.
Do you know what the price of a boat is?
Probably a lot.
I haven't. We haven't found out a price for them, but knowing what it's like in California, you're looking somewhere between 200 to 2,000 caps. Depends how greedy they are, how much they value their boats, how well made they are. P gestures. I don't really know. No less than 200 for sure. No one would. No one in the right mind would do it for less. A super mutant knows to charge that much.
I have 201.
I guess we're going Seaside Bluffs then.
I'll go get boat.
I mean, yeah, but I think we can make the bluffs. Besides, it might leave a better impression on the people if we can solve the problem without them.
Yeah, that works. We'll have to restock here before we continue forward then.
Elder, you wouldn't happen to know any of your soldiers or troops that have a large quantity of dirty water, would you?
Roll Mato's luck in challenge dice.
You're not gonna have.
It's a 0 item.
Is it?
It is a 0 item. Yeah.
Yeah, dirty water is 0.
item.
Oh yeah, we have plenty of dirty water. We've been boiling them for the last while to refresh our stores. Why? You want some?
Boil more water.
Yes.
Huh?
Do you have 17 of them?
He thinks for a second. Look, grabs out a book on his table and flitters through it. Flitters some more pages. Tracks
Actually,
his
I'd
finger
take
down.
18 if you got them.
Yeah. You can get some from our. It's actually one of the NCR boys, the quartermaster Jemson. You know him, I imagine, and you would, because he's the quartermaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know him.
Jemson will be the one you want to talk to, but yeah,
All right.
He should have plenty.
I dig in my pocket and grab out 3 caps, and I dig in my bag and pull out a shotgun, and I give the 3 caps and the shotgun to Friedhart and say, for water. That's 90 caps, so...
Wait, your modded shotgun or a different shotgun?
No. The one I took off of that guy in the hallway that I ambushed.
Oh! Okay. And 3 caps?
Because
To make up
the
the
shotgun's
difference.
worth 87.
Okay.
So
you
plus
got
3
90.
makes it 90 caps. Which divided by 5 is 18 dirty waters. And since you can do a 1 to 3 conversion, right?
Yeah.
That gets us 6 waters.
Okay. Yeah, he'll go. I'm gonna roll the number anyway because I've got a +1 on it with that little note from the captain.
Yeah.
Imagine if I got that radio roll on it. That would be great.
Oh, does this place have a radio
Oh, hell
station?
yeah. Yeah, boys.
You could buy literally anything from these people.
Yeah.
Tarberry juice.
Oh no!
Tarberry juice.
You can buy tarberry juice. Do not spend that on dirty water. Because it
They
costs
found
the same
Tarberry
amount.
plants.
As Sinclair points out to you that the expeditionary parties have been doing rather well scavenging this part of the island. They've had really good luck.
You can buy 18 tarberry juices.
Fucking.
That's just
And-
with your
and-
money.
hey,
so
give-
yes,
give that back, give that back.
congratulations. You have 18 Tarberry juices.
What a meme.
I'm guessing you want the 18 Tarberry juices, Mazo.
No,
Or do you want water as well? You want to mix?
No, the tarberry. Oh, because the how many days do we think it is to Seaside Bluffs?
Oops, hold on.
Can't fucking believe that.
75
2, 3,
miles,
4,
so
5, 6.
Stupid. That is so stupid.
Yeah, so up to rarity 6. Who wants a refreshing beverage?
Those are like 110 caps each.
Yeah, they are. I could buy 1.
It's about 3 days from here to the bluffs.
Okay.
And I
So-
currently have 10 water. 10 purified.
Okay. That you have enough to get us there. We need to buy a few more dirty water for Stonewall.
Can I also get a dirty water or two? Because I can drink it with my
Soup.
With my soup,
With your soup.
and I.
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean your
No, I've got
dough is
you.
ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The issue is I am completely.
So, is there anything you need me for? Says Sinclair as he has other things to do with his day.
No, I think we're good. Sorry.
All right. Well, you're welcome to stay here. You stay here as long as you need to prepare yourselves and sally forth. So, plenty of room.
This just turned into the people being like, "Oh, he's got the note. Let's give him the money so that he can get the stuff for us." Is that what's happening here?
So
Retard.
I think Stonewall, you need another. How long is it from the Seaside Bluffs to the Lurk Shell? Because we would need to cover.
Yeah, that would be a second part of a journey, so we would need to know both distances.
Yeah.
About 2 days to get there.
So 5 days total.
10 days total if we want to count going back.
I don't know. I have like next to nothing left for food and drink.
I have 200 caps. Are you about to ask me to spend it on you?
I mean, if you're willing to. Otherwise, we're gonna have to. I have
You're going to owe
literally
me.
3. I literally have 3 caps tomorrow.
Yeah. In the sense of you're going to owe me? Yes.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
I'm generous with little things. 200 caps is not little things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna cost 200 caps to keep me fed.
Yeah, but there's also there's a lot of things. We'll find out.
What is it?
You're getting
something
squirrel bits. I hope you're happy.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
squirrel bits. How much do those cost?
That was for 40. For 10, I'm guessing 10 because it's like at 1 a day that you'd need,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so... Well, I have 2 vegetable soups.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get you 10 so that you've got some flexibility there.
Mhm.
And how much water do you need?
I have no purified water left, and I have no dirty water, but I can drink 2 dirty waters.
Mato, you would,
At per scene.
Mato, you'd be Sinclair would tell you, he kind of like holds you back for a half beat to say, so about that Mirelurk Queen. You have a bounty on her? Is someone actually paying you on the ship?
Yes. 500 caps, dead or alive.
I'll throw another 200 on top of it from the Brotherhood stores. And
All
if they're not willing to pay it, I'll pay the extra, I'll pay what they're not paying, basically. So overall,
I'm
what,
starting
700?
to like you, Elder Sinclair.
I understand what needs to be done, and caps get things moving. So
They do.
just remember, young man, that can't spend your caps if you're dead. So watch yourself. All right.
In dirty water for Greggy.
Good man. He doesn't wait for your answer, and he goes back to doing stuff.
I almost want to sell him all my information for 1,000 caps, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up convincing Friedhart to let me sell it to his guy so he can get a promotion and I can get some caps. But I haven't settled on it.
Gregory is going to be in such a lurch.
Yeah.
He's in a lurch anyway.
So
I'm always in a lurch.
okay, you spent 85.
I thought
for that
Lurch
on
was
him.
Stonewall.
That's 85 of my own. 'Cause I had 200. So the 80 you've got of your own from the shotgun and the caps, that can be on whatever you want it to be on. If you want all of that on Tarberry Juice, and then any other money you've got goes to whatever else, sure.
That word
What is the
joke
luck
really
of
dumb.
that?
No, I'm gonna buy 8 tarberry juices. And then I'm going to buy 10 dirty waters and give them to you. That's a little reimbursement, and then the rest is for me and you to split in clean water once you get it cleaned.
Yep. Dirty. I don't know why I deleted the fucking insert I had before. I knew I was going to end up with more dirty water later. 5. Okay.
All right.
And that's the weight of 0 unless it reaches a certain amount. So we just 0.0 to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I've got, after spending that on Gregory, 116 caps left. So I'll buy some tarberry juice.
Just remember that I owe you 85 caps.
Oh, and I have... Oh shit, I have the cage armor too.
5.
Okay. Friedhart, I need you to make more purchases for me.
Okay. Okay. What is this, rarity 4? It's not even rarity 5, it's rarity 4. I got rarity 6. I don't even think there are rarity 6 items.
You're starting to look at, like, after a certain amount of rarity, it's like, no, these are items. These are like quest items.
Yeah, we just find dead Mirelurk Queen in the inventory. It's like, yep, okay.
Someone else already
Cheers.
collected it. It's just a big plushie. It's really realistic. Yeah, filled it with meat. Ew.
No.
Filled with Mirelurk meat, so it smell authentic.
I'm gonna buy 10 vegetable soups.
Okay. Like,
In exchange for a cage armor and some road leathers and a tough clothing.
some cook is like having a good day, like, oh hell, okay, sure. I just make some soup and suddenly I get a bunch of cool armor I can sell off for caps or use. Hell yeah.
Okay, so I still have caps left is the best part. What?
Just imagining the exchange of handing off, here's some soups, like little takeout containers, and then jackets, huge bundles of metal. Here you go.
Yeah.
Just the practicality of that. It's like, oh, that looks weird as hell. Welcome to the wasteland, I guess.
Yeah, just like I imagine in like a Fallout style, he's got like a 50s diner kind of bar, and there's like little seats next to it, and you just like saddle up to the bar and like throw a bunch of clothes on the bar and be like, hit me with some of that vegetable soup.
I accidentally sit on one of the seats, and one of the seats just bend.
I am going to look at the cost of something and determine how kind Friedhart is.
Oh, you know what I should do?
What?
I should give the special data worth 1,000 caps to Elder Sinclair and then have you buy that in Tarberry juice. I don't know. The GM may not be that nice.
1,000 caps worth of Tarberry juice.
Yeah.
That is some real Fallout nonsense.
That's 200 Tarberry juices.
Here's some crates of Tarberry juice.
I take
And
my
it would only
Tarberry.
be 4 pounds.
4
In weight.
pounds of juice.
100.
It's from
This-
concentrate.
I'm talking myself
I
into
hate
this
this.
unless the GM's gonna say no.
I'm talking you out. No.
I don't
You're
think they
never
have.
going to get.
I don't think the outpost would have that many.
Okay.
Honestly, caps he might have on him, but like Tarberry juice, like they did well. They didn't do that damn well.
That would be so funny though.
That would be hilarious. Oh my lord. Alright, was clothing in a different part?
What do you need?
No, I found it, I think. No, I didn't. Where the...
I think my only question is.
I'm looking for clothing.
I was looking for the gas mask. There it is. Okay,
So-
I found it. It's a rarity
so my
2. It
question
costs
is,
10.
when we're in the field, how does how do we go about actually scavenging for stuff if we decide we want to take a little time?
At the end of any day, you can say we're going to try to scavenge the region. So unless I've highlighted a certain building or anything like that, you're basically scavenging the entire. You're looking for any random shack or building or old campsite.
Herd of Brahmin.
Herd of Brahmin or dead Brahmin. And I believe off the cuff, it's about difficulty 4 to search a wide, large area.
Okay.
But you like at the end of a day, you can say on this day we're gonna scavenge this entire and scavenging a region that big, a large area rather, is an amount of time. But yeah, you can basically do it at the end of a day and say we're gonna try scavenge on this day because there's a chance you might run into an encounter because you're digging around and stuff.
Yeah.
Can I like put a pot over the cellar and just take everything?
No. The bucket trick is being patched out.
Friedhart.
Yeah.
Oh, you realized we can. You rolled high enough to get gas masks.
Yes, I was going to ask if a gas mask would even fit on Stonewall.
You can buy one that's fitted for him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 30. I've got 30. Congratulations, you 3. You've got gas.
Oh
masks.
no, I'll buy my own. I don't.
Okay. You're getting your own. So.
Sorry,
I mean,
scavenging
you're
a large.
buying it for me, but
Yeah,
I'll
well,
give you
you're
gas.
paying for your own. But yeah, so I'm just going to click this button here because that's got the information on the gas mask for you guys.
So just so you know, it is difficulty 3. It takes about 2 hours to search a large area.
Okay.
Like it takes. That's the big thing is it takes a fair amount of time. And you can only, and when you're doing a wide sweep like that, you'd have to wait till the end of a day because you have to get enough distance that you're nice and far away from an area you've already picked over.
What do
Is
I put
that,
gas mask at? Is it clothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clothing, and then what are the actual resistances on it?
3 poison.
The other resistances are. It does have armor values that it can. Give you if you're wearing
Physical
it.
Yeah,
resistance
like physical
of 1.
energy rate.
Radiation
Yeah.
3. Physical 1. Radiation 3.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
It
So it
it
gives you
does.
face radiation protection.
Physical 1 radiation.
That's while you're wearing it. You do take a penalty to your speech tasks while wearing it. So Freedart's not been wearing it this whole time. He's had it off.
I presume it's like headgear.
It's face gear.
Base gear.
Apparently you can wear it with a helmet.
Just tries to put it on anyway. 'cause
Yeah, you
fuck
could.
it.
I mean, I'm just not going to affect Stonewall if he's wearing it the entire time. Is it?
Oh.
He's not doing speech checks.
Yeah. What's the weight, cost, and rarity?
3 weight, 10 cost, 2 rarity.
And
3 weight, 2 cost.
No, 3 weight, 10 cost, 2 rarity.
2 rarity, and it's 1 quantity. Don't know why I need a mask if I'm radiated resistant.
Because
it give
Friedhart's
it give-
gonna guess out the Meyer lyrics.
Well,
yeah. It
Gregory's
gives,
going to guess out the Myra lyrics. It
yeah,
means we don't need the
give-
timer.
Yeah, it gives additional damage resistance against airborne or gaseous poisons, which might not necessarily be radiation.
You're misreading that. It gives you a +3 poison damage resistance, but it's also you are unaffected
Oh.
by the effects
Oh,
of gas.
Oh,
So-
I see.
Damage is resisted, but the effects of are
I will point
Yeah,
out that supermutants are immune to poison damage.
Oh,
yeah.
am I?
so with the
No.
gas is not.
I mean, it's just
applied to
wasted
him.
money.
He's a
I wasn't sure if
supermutant.
the sleepy gas would apply to him or not. I don't know that. I don't know. If supermutants
Yeah,
can be
because
poisoned.
The effect might be
yeah.
different. Yeah, he might not take any poison damage, but if the sleepy part might. The thing you're worried about is catching a disease that affects the lungs. So yeah, the gas mask will protect him from the. I'm just pointing out the poison part is not really helpful to him, but resisting the effects of a certain drug, then it would
So
help
it's
with
still
that.
useful for him.
Yeah, that's why
Plus, he'll feel included.
we're all gas masks.
It's
Stonewall
important.
doesn't include- Just, I'm all armored up, and now I have a gas mask. Just imagine that thing just running at you. Out of
Yeah.
nowhere. That's
that-
a nightmare. Can my gas mask have like a smiley face on it? Just a random smiley face.
Sure. We can put a smiley face on the gas mask.
Doesn't draw one, just says, that is the smiley face. What are you talking about?
The gas mask is a smiley face.
Did you see it? Squint your eyes really hard. I can't see.
Stonewall really doesn't need to say. All he has to do is swing.
That is fair, yeah.
So yeah, you guys stock up at the outpost?
It seems like it. Ooh.
Oh, and Gregory, you have injuries that you might have healed by now. We should check on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Because you've had several days. So you have multiple checks. How many days did we say? 4 total, or was it 2 days?
We had 4 days travel.
Total, yeah.
It was 2 to this camp,
Right.
and then 2 from this camp.
So you have one of those days is screwed, but because a fight happened, but still, you might be okay. Healing.
It's funny. I didn't even do shit. Didn't even do anything during that fight.
Except save people's lives, do intense medical chores,
Yes.
build a camp.
Sweat.
Keep Stonewall from smashing people.
So
Oh, that
difficulty.
was me.
So for day one of that travel, you would have had difficulty of, you have 2 injuries. So
Mhm.
oh wait, whoops, I might have screwed this up. So the difficulty is based on how much you moved around. The difficulty isn't supposed to increase due to injuries. It increases complication range. So it's just difficulty 3 for day 1. But complication range is +2. That's what happens. That's what's supposed to happen. I'm sorry, I screwed that up. I just read it again as I was reading. I was like, wait a minute.
You injure yourself while sleeping because you're that kind of person. I'm not wrong.
So endurance survival difficulty 3 for the first day. It's difficulty 3 because you traveled. That's the problem.
Fight me, Finch. You'll hurt yourself.
Turn survival. Take 2 red and 1 blue.
Certainly.
I want to actually make an attempt at this one. Nope.
Day 2 would be difficulty 4 because there was a fight and you traveled.
I'm not even going to buy anything.
Day 3 is difficulty 3.
Not going to buy anything. This is just to see if I complicate. Oh no.
I'll say day 3 was at the cleaned campsite, right? Or after sleeping at the cleaned campsite.
Yeah, the clean
don't
campsite just
understand.
means you don't get sick from
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure, so I was like,
Well, we got the well rested, remember?
we did. Yeah.
at least for that day.
Back down to there. There we go.
Yeah, that complication just increases the difficulty of recovering by 1. So if you had gotten 2 and got a comp, it would have put it up to 3, for example. So you just failed more. Day 4, difficulty 3.
You got this.
And are you guys staying the night, or are you guys heading straight out to the bluffs?
I assume we're going to stay the night?
I'll rest a day to have Gregory potentially recover.
So difficulty 1 because you don't do anything strenuous the whole day.
And what if we stay this night? Do we have access to communal food and water?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you would.
Okay. That's
If we're staying the night, can I ponder my medal?
If we're staying the night, can I just look at my bobblehead?
That's a good
I was gonna say,
idea.
Yeah,
can we
you're healing.
Can we ponder our things?
Hey, it's a mechanic to think about. So let's worry about the roll first. Let's make sure Finch gets a difficulty 1 task, and then we'll worry
Yeah, we're
about
just watching him do the diff 1 task while we're pondering our things.
Okay. You know what?
What?
I am going to take a page out of the book of motto and pop one of my 2 tarberry juices.
So sweet and delicious.
So good.
Yet tangy.
And then you.
There,
and then you-
there's
and
a
then you
rumor
form
I
a
heard walking
room.
around camp that there's a crate of 200 around him here somewhere.
Yeah, it's out in the foggy morass if you want to go get it.
It's on the foggy morass.
It fell out
I'm
of
going to
plane,
spend
you see.
3 I'm going to spend 3 of the blue action points I create by drinking the tarberry juice.
Okay. So you have 3 on the table.
Yep. Come on. Please. I just need 1.
You got it.
And that's all I gave you.
And you can recover an additional injury for 2 AP.
Which we have.
So you're down to 1 blue. And both your injuries are healed.
Yep. I just wasn't going to draw any until this was over.
So, Katran, you're pondering your medal. And
I had to fight a super mutant.
did your character's father ever take your character camping?
Yeah. Yeah, a couple times. There were safer places in California.
Especially with the NCR round and numbers.
Yeah.
Did you go fishing?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like something you've probably done.
Is he sort of drinking fish, or is he like super serious, full tackle, net and everything? Or is he beer and pretzels fisher?
Probably beer and pretzels fisher. Which is probably more like squirrel bits and beer, but yeah.
Yeah. Squirrel bits and beer, and we'll catch some fish, fight a mirelurk maybe, you know.
Yeah, hopefully not the mirelurk, but if we do, that's technically a fish.
Yeah, hey, I caught something. Dear, killing a mirelurk every time does not count as catching fish.
Dynamite fishing.
Dynamite fishing. It's so inefficient.
It might work when there's mirelurks in the water.
It's true. It just tracks the other ones. Yeah, I'll give you a luck point as you ponder how your father easily could have been one of those poor, starving folk in Ivy Vale, but somehow wasn't and was born in California. As they were almost butchered by your team. So I believe Soma was looking at his bobblehead.
Yes.
What was the bobbleheads of certain characters, isn't it?
Bob the Rock Johnson.
Bob the Rock Johnson. What is there any story about Bob the Rock Johnson that involves climbing a mountain?
Bob the Rock Johnson, well, he's a rock, so he would think Stonewall's like a rock, so he can climb a rock mountain. So that's what he did.
So is Bob the Rock Johnson like an actual rock?
No, it's a bobblehead.
Oh no, like a bobblehead rock?
No, well,
Oh,
no, not really. It's a bald man that has an eyebrow that looks like.
Yeah. Just cocked permanently all the time.
Cocked permanently all the time. But it was given to him by an elder, super mutant, and he said, and the super mutant's like, this bobblehead will make you stronger, so that's why he always kept it.
It's amazing. Why hasn't Stonewall broken it yet? Because bobbleheads are usually pretty flimsy looking things, but somehow between your elder and yourself, this thing still bobbles, and it's not broken or shattered or anything.
It's totally not made out of a titanium spring or anything, but anyway.
Maybe it's just maybe it is just really well built.
Just really well built, and it was passed down. It was probably like Stonewall would think it's probably passed down from generation to generation. That's why it was kept.
All right, have your luck point.
Yay.
Mato, I believe you were pondering something.
Yeah, Mato flips open his
Profits.
gold watch that has on the inside written make caps to live, don't live to make caps.
Aren't you really following that second half pretty tightly?
I mean, I'm a big spender. I enjoyed the money.
That's
But
true.
now I'm in the down cycle of I got to get more money to go back to enjoying things.
To have tons of tarberry juice to drink on a whim.
I really like tarberry juice and shooting guns, and that's what I waste my money on.
You know, I'd rather your character have a healthy habit of tarberry juice addiction than beer addiction, so hooray for Mato.
Yeah.
Have your luck point.
So far, none of us have touched alcohol at all.
This
But I've got
You
ramen
did not
milk.
want,
That's
you did
because
not want
we-
Stonewall drunk.
Right before we knew at the first time that the first purchases from the ship could be at any any value, right? Or any rarity, we did think about just stocking up on vodka.
And beer, yeah. We almost just stocked up on booze.
Stonewall does want to now wrestle somebody because he looked at the bobblehead and he's like, I want to go wrestle someone now.
Oh, please tell me they put a super mutant somewhere in the outpost.
Actually, no. This being an NCR Brotherhood of Steel thing, they're wary around Stonewall, but Stonewall has a good reputation, so you know they're patient with him. Just because they're trying this whole Frostwood dream of living alongside super mutants in peace and all that. It's like, sure, we'll give it a shot because you did build a big holy crap ship, so maybe you know something we don't. But like,
Fair.
but maybe one day there may be super mutants mixed in with NCR, maybe even the Twilight Sentinels. Not the Brotherhood of Steel as a whole. That's just not happening. Not without a whole nation being formed and forcing the issue down their throats. But you know, one chapter at a time.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
thus,
that the NCR is not wiping out.
a new day dawns, and I believe you guys are heading off to the Seaside Bluffs.
Indeed.
To the bluffs.
So, let me calculate difficulty of the journey. It's not gonna be.
No, don't make me roll again. No.
Oh no, don't make Freedheart roll.
Listen, I'm
A
going to complicate just to
survival
spite you,
check.
Gregory.
Endurance. Oh no.
I'm going to complicate. We're going to find an encounter, and then I'm going to like misfire the gun to be ricochet, and it's going to hit you.
It's gonna hit Stonewall. Stonewall's gonna turn around, not trust you, and beat the living crap out of you.
Is it an established route? No. Are you familiar with the area? No. Is it under the
Totally.
control of a friendly faction? No. Are you being given good directions and such? Yeah, you are. Are there obstacles in the path? This one you have. This one you can avoid rather easily. That's why. So Seaside Bluff is easier to go through. If you went Foggy Morass, it'd be difficulty 4, just because the ground is so bad. But you reduce your encounters, the possibility of fighting Mirelurks. Whereas Seaside Bluffs, it's difficulty 3, but there's a possibility. Not Mirelurks on the way per se, but more on the second half, rather than the long way around. But yeah, so it is a test, endurance survival. Difficulty 3. You can make a case for something else if you can think of something. And to reiterate,
Okay, what are we avoiding in this region? It's Mirelurks and anything else?
Mirelurks, bloodflies, maybe a Yaoguai. Like you're more worried about creatures than you are people. The most people that you're aware of on this island are the people the fishermen of Ivy Vale and the other settlement, and they don't range. For good, as you now know, there's a good reason why they don't go out this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're mostly worried about wildlife than people.
Yeah, okay, so intelligence for identifying what wildlife is near us and then appropriately accommodating to that.
Sure.
Especially if we've got someone like Mato who's probably doing perception to keep an eye out for the things.
And then Stonewall's just stomping through everything.
Yeah.
Stonewall's for if we can't avoid it, we go through it, yeah. That's just.
Oh, there's all
That's
this
just
bramble in the
small.
way. There's no longer bramble there.
He took that personally. Was it diff 3 you said?
Yep.
Could I sell intelligent survival to know about the movement patterns of local Mirelurk populations?
Or Mirelurk populations in the general, but yeah.
Yeah, or not local Mirelurk. But
Yeah.
yes. Oh yes, I know how Mirelurk populations tend to move in these coastal regions.
Why? uh, hmm.
I guess I'm stomping through.
Yeah, I guess you can. I've got a. Fine. I'm drinking a
Ready?
bloody tarberry.
Oh, I had to click my token. I got scared for a minute, like I think I clicked something wrong, but I just had to click my
Yeah.
token.
I just don't want to give the GM more threat, so I drank a tarberry. That's what that is.
Endurance.
And it's where's? Oh my god, my entire sheet has goofed.
Survival.
Oh my lord.
6.
It's difficult. What? 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just made back what I
7.
spent. Okay, we've got a float.
Any more help from Mato? Or is he gonna relax?
They look like they've got it, and I don't really want to jinx it.
Potentially an advantage of we found a route that reduces the travel time,
I have made a route that
If that's
reduces the
possible.
travel time.
or made a route that reduced the travel time. Yeah, that could also. Like instead of going around a particularly treacherous ravine or mountain, we find a way that essentially takes us through it,
I guess
Or
I
over
went
it.
through the mountain.
or like.
You'll
Storm
get.
will
I'll
put
see
down
you
a tree
guys.
to put it
I'll
over or something.
I'll see you guys get there. Got already. Brains. Right. 3 days. I'll see you guys get there in 2.
Okay.
I love it how everyone else is small and I'm just a large sized creature.
Whoops. Nope. No.
Okay.
Get rid of that so I don't keep putting that in there. You arrive and find the wreckage of large fishing trawlers that were destroyed during the war, during the Great Devastation. And you see failed attempts of people trying to grab other ones as the water kind of shoved things and just crunched into this area where there's just, as far as the eye can see, wreckage upon wreckage and driftwood and all this other crud. Which means that you don't see any Mirelurks crawling around because you guys can barely get in here, but it's a nice little tucked away area to hide out in and get some cover and make your way down the beach to the lurk shell, or establish a camp if you want.
I think we're establishing a camp.
This also is a place you can scavenge if you want.
Oh, okay.
I'd say we
Yeah.
should definitely do that.
We need to
Okay.
scavenge for food.
Well,
Little
scavenge
hunting.
in general, I believe it is, rather than scavenge for specific things, right?
You can call out specific things that you're hoping
Okay.
to find, but and I can tell you whether or not it's worth it. And I would say food is something you're likely to find tucked away on some of these boats.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Old cans and stuff like
Sugar
that.
bombs. Somehow.
Yeah, like some
Always
some
sugar
guy just had sugar bombs for his kid, and he never got to have it. So
You see two skeletons there. One normal size, one small.
That's the kind of thing you would see in the games, though.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. So we're looking for perception survival difficulty of 3.
Oh, fun.
12
My,
tag
my
6.
perception is not that great.
Oh, a new scene when arriving at Seaside Bluffs.
Uh,
Friedhart, you want to do that?
I mean, it sounds like I'm the best person to do it.
Go for it.
I am your survival guy.
Yeah, you're your survival guy when it comes to looking at stuff. I'm the survival guy that likes to just push through everything.
Finding stuff, making stuff, doing stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Div 3, you said.
Yeah.
Why is it that Freethard isn't going to become a ranger eventually?
Too short.
Yeah, he's too short for. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 1 red.
Certainly.
Don't you worry, I got a plan to make you an NCR Ranger.
I don't want to be a ranger.
It's too late, I've already decided.
Oh,
Defeated all.
Gain 1.
So Stonewall thinks he's an honorary.
I rolled with intelligence, but that doesn't
Stoneheart
change
thinks
the
he's an
end result.
honorary super mutant now because he actually was able to
Oh,
stop.
the resist.
Stop.
What is it?
No, I didn't help.
Sorry, I just forgot to change from intelligence to perception, but it didn't alter the result.
Okay, you can lose 500 XP as a punishment.
You,
That
no
that
one
loses us like a level.
Yeah, that's what you get for cheating.
That's some D&D nonsense.
No. It said him, not us.
There you go.
Yeah, just him, not all of you. But unfortunately, this
Yeah,
is
so-
communist, so you all go down.
This is just me.
If one goes down, everyone goes down.
Oh, we're doing perception on what now?
Perception, survival, to look around, to scavenge the seaside bluffs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me do that. I guess.
Yeah, might as well, right? You never know.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Wait, is this
Well,
an assist roll? I forgot.
Yes, it's an assist.
Okay.
Well, you see, Freethard, on some of these older aquatic vessels, some of them do have waterproof containers below the waterline, which...
Good lord.
And Finch, I'll note to you as you guys are looking around that a good chunk of these boats seem to have faded, chipped Vault-Tec hulls.
Oh.
And you see faded, every so often you'll see faded, a 00 something. The last number's gone.
Yeah,
course.
Mono's not surprised by any of that.
Time to find your loot.
Yeah. And we got some AP on the table. Actually, I just remembered something, which I
What you
think
remember?
all of us forgot. Well, we don't have the robot, so our cap isn't actually 7.
I've been giving it to you. I'm being nice.
Oh, okay. I just remembered that. I was like, oh shit.
That's what I was thinking about earlier. I was like, nah, I won't be that picky about it. This game's
Besides, he's getting
picking
our
on you enough
he's
as it
getting our
is.
Experience.
Yeah, if he's getting experience, you might as well chip in.
That's fair, yeah.
So first off, you find amidst the wreckages. You get the feeling this is a place that gets picked over a lot because there's a lot of boats out here. This is probably where the islanders find a lot of their stuff because, you
First
know,
place they go for spare parts.
yeah. 9
Okay.
shotgun shells.
Okay, there you go, Motto.
Dibs.
Yeah, you're the only one with a shotgun. There you go. Unless Stonewall wants to like start shells, I guess that.
Starts chucking shells at people.
Oh, that's a little disturbing. You find some casual clothing.
Is it in super mutant size?
Sure. No, actually, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. That makes no sense.
So Stonewall will try to put it on, rips the shirt by accident.
You no longer have casual clothes.
Common material, or I guess.
Common material, yeah. That's what
It's-
you have
yeah,
now.
it's rarity 1, so I'm guessing it's just common.
That had common material to things.
Oh, that's a few rolls.
Yep, because there's a lot on one particular table. The other ones are just like, they happen to be here. Why not? It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, game. You find some cram, some sugar bombs, and
I was
gourd.
right.
Sugar bombs are constant. Sugar
What's
bombs
gourd?
eternal.
Actually, is gourd a drink?
No, I think
Gourd,
it's like
it's a
gourd.
pumpkin. It's a pumpkin.
Yeah, like we probably find like
Oh, I had to scroll up more. Sorry. Yeah, there it is.
yeah,
Uh,
like we probably find like a squash plant, like growing up the hull of a ship.
I think Gregory and you are good on food.
Yes.
I need this.
Yeah, go for it. And you would roll, I think it's 3 different challenge die to determine which one of those is
I might
irradiated
as
or
well
not.
add to my razor grain storage.
Yeah, there you go. You get 3 razor grain stonewall.
And you need 3 dice to see what's irradiated.
It doesn't matter to stonewall.
Oh no,
matter
for
to
the
Stonewall.
for the other
The
food
other
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, never mind. I have squirrel bits. I don't have razor grain.
Oh well, now you've got 3 razor grain
And
congratulations.
now I've got 3 razor grain.
So I believe one of those are irradiated because it needs a head.
Yeah, so that'd be the last one, which is the gourd,
Gourd
irradiated gourd.
is glowing.
Uh-oh. The
There we
dictation
go.
begins.
You can sell that to the glowing lady, Motto. That counts, right?
It's radioactive.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Give her the glowing gourd.
Some beer, some bourbon, and some rum.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, someone had a cooler for a
Cooler.
fishing trip.
Just talking about the lack of booze, and then it's like the game's like, oh, that we can't have that.
Mr. Booze.
These are not irradiable, so that's
Ooh.
just things.
Two Nuka-Colas.
Wow. I'm sure we're finding some stuff because Freedart's just using the little pocket tool to the multi-tool to get into some places that were sealed.
Some dirty water and
Oh.
Med-X.
So if we're able to find any medical stuff, I have the perk Pharma. I get another thing.
Oh, okay. You know to look somewhere in the boat and find if there's Med-X, there's sure to be a healing salve nearby. It's very popular on fishing boats. There would be at least one ranged weapon on here somewhere, because America.
Harpoon.
A 10mm auto pistol with automatic receiver.
Ooh.
Stonewall doesn't know that, so he'll just toss in the. No,
Mind if I take
Go for it.
that? Because I have 10mm.
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, go for it.
Oh, this list is making me sad. Aluminum baseball bat.
Stonewall will take that.
Yeah.
And Freedheart, I think you're taking the dirty water, right?
Yeah, I grabbed the dirty water. I can grab the alcohol if you want.
Why don't we save the alcohol as like a put it in the group thing for like,
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
and then you can take the Nuka Cola because I already got some Nuka cherry.
And then
So yeah, there
we
is.
need Med-X.
We have bourbon, beer, and rum for one night when the camp needs a little cheer.
Something,
A little
something.
spicing up.
Yeah. Ooh, pre-board money.
Ain't that a net 20, my guy?
I will take that. I like pre-war money.
Yeah, it just adds up to generate money.
I think, isn't
Unfortunately.
there a tab on your sheet for pre-war money? There is.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of weird in that it doesn't tell you if you're supposed to put the cap value or the amount of pre-war money, but I just put 54.
Bruh, your stream keeps running into fucking food commercials and it's making me
Oh, that's
hungry.
funny. I'm reading over all the different things. This is even more fitting. Rum, a liquor made from fermenting then distilling sugarcane molasses. Rum has strong historic ties to naval and maritime traditions, though there are few boats left that ply the irradiated seas, so it turns up often in coastal regions, particularly near to old harbors and ports.
Yes.
So, if we wanted to roll on a specific table, could we?
Hold on, there's one last thing.
Okay.
There's still more.
We're
It won't
not
stop.
done.
This was how many hours? Like 2
Oh,
hours?
rum, alcoholic. Reroll 1d20 on agility test. So when I need to sneak, I don't need a tarberry. I need to just hit the rum.
Yeah. Get hammered, my lad.
Can we get a football?
You're more agile when you're drunk.
Actually, it might be a good idea to give Stonewall there some whiskey if we ever run into some.
So you find 24 junk items. These things don't count as common materials or anything until you take them to a workbench and break them down, which can create common materials. And it's a challenge die of how much junk you generate when you break stuff down. So you don't know how much you're really getting.
Could they result in higher than common?
A weight of 2 and I work 2 caps in trade. Can they be higher than common? You receive common equal to total rolled. So no, you can only really, you can get uncommon if you have the scrapper perk, because you would know how to get it. If you have 2 ranks in scrapper perk, you can get rare materials out of junk. So it's a perk tree. Otherwise,
so this probably will just sit in the thing until we get back to the ship and Freedheart can get after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or trade it in kind. It's a trade item. Is the other use for it.
Yeah.
So you can roll. So yes, you can. You were asking about scavenging further.
Does
scavenging?
anyone have a table they would like to roll from again?
I feel like food was the one that we wanted.
I was going to ask for that one anyways, but I wanted to give the maximum amount to that. So if you had something else, right, we'd scavenge one less food. But if no one has anything other than food, then it's just whatever the maximum amount of rolls on food you'd let us get away with, GM will spend.
Given that this is like a ship graveyard that you went to, yeah, you could spend all 6 of your action points into it.
Okay,
I want
let's
to
do
spend all
that.
6 because we do kind of want. I don't want to give him too much red when setting up camp.
I got Tarberry.
Okay, if that's how we're gonna do it, then we'll give you the 6 for.
Okay.
Because
Mine's Tarberry.
Yeah, because I need a bit of food, and Stonewall I think needs food.
And we can potentially find valuable food.
Yeah, Tarberry is a thing we could find, I think.
And this is food and drink, right?
6. Beverage is a different table.
Oh, beverage is a different table. Never mind.
Food's
This
a
is all
table
food
and beverage is a
well.
table.
Nice.
Oh, then do we want to do we want to do like half food, half beverage?
I think he's already
Too late.
rolled.
This is just all food. We'll do.
Oh no,
that
you can
first
swap
time.
them around. I haven't typed out what they are yet. It's 2d20 either way.
Can we put the last 2 on beverage?
You can.
So 4 food, 2 beverage. Yeah.
So 4 food, 2 bev. Just so I know not to look, and so I know what to grab.
4 food, 2 bevy.
Definitely want that double one to be food. I don't know what that is, but I bet it's good.
Or terrible.
Either way, Stonewall will probably eat it.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Stonewall ate a rotten Yao Guai. Like,
And survived, yeah.
I mean, Stonewall's been giving himself like a bread and water ration of dirty water and razor green for like 10 days now.
he's been it's squirrel bits. He's got squirrel bits.
Squirrel bits.
It's now
Like-
he's got some razor grain, so he
yeah.
can mix it up a little bit.
You have all of the makings of like a decent sandwich. You just don't put any of them together.
What do you put too much? That reminds me. Is it a sandwich if you put 2 Mylark meat in between 2 pieces of bread?
Yes.
Between 2 pieces of bread, yes.
In between 2 pieces of razor grain, probably not, but you know, for your sake, we'll call it a yes. Iguana bit, Salisbury steak, Blamco brand mac and cheese.
Yeah, we'll throw that in a microwave if we can find one, and it would be good.
Yeah,
You can get a tarberry?
Yep. You find a tarberry.
I don't mind if I do.
Shall we?
I will note that is not a tarberry juice. That is an actual tarberry.
That's just the
Okay.
tarberry.
I suddenly am a lot less interested.
Thought I'd clarify that for you real quick.
I was like, oh right, it doesn't at the food table, yeah. That's funny though.
That's why you say, I hope we find a tarberry. I mean, you do.
All right,
Just not the one you wanted.
I'll take the Tarberry and the iguana bits, and
Brahmin milk. That's really helpful.
and
Yeah, I've got a bunch of it, so.
The Stonewall, you could take the Salisbury and the Blamco.
All right. Salisbury and the Blamco.
Yeah.
Yep. You now have more variety. Congratulations.
To set myself up with a.
So you want to go ahead and roll 4 of those, GM?
4
Combat
challenge.
dice.
There you go.
So only my stuff. Yeah. Screw me.
But hey, I mean, we're finding Tarberry. It makes sense why the outpost is able to make so much juice now.
Finch,
Oh,
intelligence
Tarberry Island.
plus science, difficulty 2. As you notice something happening on your Pip-Boy, but you're not entirely sure what it is. Maybe it's a
Oh,
malfunction.
I know what this means, but I don't know what this means.
Take 3.
Certainly.
Of his?
Yeah, giving him 3 red because we don't have any.
Yeah. He didn't drink a Tarberry. My guy. I
I'm
can't
still
wait to be
entering
bugged
food out of my
by
sheet. I didn't have
fireworks.
time.
Oh my lord. No, it's not you. I was talking to Greg. Greggy Eggy.
So you gain some Finch. You detect a radio signal.
That's odd.
It's a Voltec signal.
Hey, I think I'm picking up. Yes, this is a Voltec signal.
Oh no?
We should mark it down, but it's not the mission.
Yeah, do you know where?
Do I know where?
For an action point, I'll tell you.
Sure. Oh, well that's. Oh no, yeah, it was.
Did you see the action point? I think that's where it was.
Yes.
God
Right
damn
in
golden
front
retriever.
of us, guys.
Oh, and I am going to need that Brahmin milk because I'm getting highly irradiated from my food.
I had. Do you want a Brahmin milk? No, Brahmin milk just fixes it.
Oh.
It doesn't. I've got
Well, that's on our way.
Oh, it is.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just going to drink the Brahmin milk right now.
I'd suggest we look into it while en route. It would be kind of a waste of. It would be rather inefficient if we didn't.
Do we want to set up camp there, or I mean, we know this place is safe-ish. We don't know if there's
Do we
more
know if this place is safe-ish?
We know that there aren't robots right here. There were robots in the last vault place we went to.
GM, does this potential signals location match up with any of the locations that I learned about from the tape?
Yep.
Oh no, we're at the island. I'll wave Freedheart over.
Huh?
Okay, you gotta talk quietly.
Okay.
Okay.
Stonewall puts his head down.
He's not listening. Or is he listening? There's that. I can't tell.
No, you can't listen. Okay. So, you can't ask me how I have it, but I have come into the possession of damning information about the Overseer that includes information on the Isle of Twilight. I'm pretty sure we're on the Isle of Twilight right now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sell this information to your boss. Hopefully you can get a promotion and I get a lot of caps.
Stonewall would look over at Blueberry and say out loud, "What are they talking about?"
In fact, I don't know why now is a good time to tell you. I just decided it was.
Okay.
Okay. You can't tell anybody though, because I don't want to lose caps.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that means the mission I was given is not gonna happen.
What was your mission?
Well, we were supposed to go find a old military base and go clear it out, and then there was one thing I was supposed to recover, but everything else was free game for you guys.
What was the one thing?
I don't know.
Where's
It
the
was just-
military base?
Back.
Meanwhile, Gregory's just fussing around with his Pit-Boy radio, like gives it a smack.
We were supposed to
Puts it up,
stop
like-
further south down the coast.
Yeah.
Towards
and-
the Lurk Shell Caverns?
No, back in like south of California. Right? That was where we were going.
No,
So-
that's out the window.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
Oh, jeez.
How did you get us that lost?
Gregory, you crashed into the actual correct place.
Oh no.
Stonewall is
Um,
confused.
This is. If this is what I think it is.
So
This could be very good or very bad. And. I think that this was Vault-Tec research. Oh. Hang on.
I'll get you to talk to the captain later.
Okay.
Uh,
We we don't really have. We can't go talk to the Vault-Tec people. We can't go to the vault.
But
Because-
as far
would
as
they
I
be
can.
there?
We
as far as I
we need
can
Blinkley.
As far as I can tell, this is a satellite location for Vault 003.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't you mean 3, like that one squishy man said?
Yeah, just three. Just three works.
Oh, so
Forget
GM, this is not a vault. This is a cache
Yeah.
that I have the code to.
Yeah.
Okay, I changed my mind. We should go there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, there shouldn't be people there, right? It's just that's what I was getting at.
No.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
there's loot
And
there.
completely
Got it, okay.
unaware of the conversation you're having, yes, my understanding of this location is correct. We're not on the Isle of Twilight now.
No, wait, we are. This is the Isle of Twilight.
No,
Couldn't be a place between the two.
not according to my records.
You're wrong?
Get we figured this out later.
This is the Isle of Twilight.
Oh, it's really not.
Right, GM, my map was only of the Isle of Twilight.
Intelligence survival difficulty of 2 or science.
Yes, go with science. It's clearly better for you, Marco.
I need to finish filling in this mod.
I'll spin the one we have. That's 2.
You think back to when you last read it. There was some caches that were. This is supposed to be one of the stops that the ship's supposed to go to.
Ah, okay.
Like they probably weren't. Like, they were gonna come to this island eventually anyway. It just so happens they came here early. This is like one of the other stops they do. So the overseer probably knows she's at an island that has stuff. She just hasn't told anybody.
Oh. This is why Scorch has attitude problems. Okay, we go to the vault. Place.
And I've been reading over the files for it. I think what we find there could be very helpful in bringing the Mirelurk problem under control. They were studying the Mirelurks there.
Oh, I changed my mind.
Stonewall bored. Stonewall wants to go punch something, so he starts walking.
Wait, we're setting up camp first. Like, you gotta sleep comfortably.
You can walk that direction in the morning.
Yeah, we're going that way anyway. Later. So, right, we're setting up camp here, not there.
It's been many moons. Stonewall wants to punch something.
Didn't we just have you punch open a door?
I thought it was a tree.
That was.
Jesus.
You did that to
Christ.
yourself.
Or whatever a tree is. A tall wooden thingy.
Yeah, no, that was a while ago. We had you to get the food. We had you open a door with your hand, and then you hit it. Was that not a punch?
He has to scratch his head for a minute now because he's confused.
But yeah, I guess we're setting up a camp here, right?
Yeah.
Are we? What tier are we doing this at?
4.
4 again. Lovely. Great.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Gregory,
Yes?
you see that something's responded to your Pip-Boy.
Uh-oh.
A lot of somethings. About,
Uh-oh.
about,
You have Mirelurk friends.
about 10 of them are heading your way.
Consequently, do they each cost about 3 red caps to bring in?
Oh, no. This has to do with someone's...
This is a
Background.
story thing.
Oh, it's worse. He gets these for free and he can buy more.
Yeah. Don't worry. Well, he doesn't even buy more. He buys mole rats that appear right under Gregory.
I can't save you twice in one episode,
Whoops.
Gregory.
Ha ha ha. Wrong thing, folks. But
Those would hurt.
They're just iBots.
Yeah, they generally just have a message.
10 of them? Why are there 10 of them?
There's an important message.
Each one says one word.
Take me to your leader.
That's not quite enough words.
That's why it's redundant, right? They have backup.
They
bots.
start...
Oh.
They rise... Oh, they start floating up and over the wreckage. And then... little lights kind of bead over and little red dots start appearing on all of you.
I start shooting.
And that is the end of the episode. That is the end of the episode for today, folks. For all of you who are watching, thank you very much for watching. As we see these expeditioneers who nearly murdered a bunch of innocent people who were just starving and trying to get somewhere safe, making some maybe friends with a elder of the Brotherhood of Steel, and discovering some secrets that may or may not be of great aid to them in the quests to come. But for now, all of you have a good one. And for those of you playing, thank you very much for playing. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I was sitting there thinking, I'm pretty sure iBots can be armed.
With little lasers.
Yeah, they can. It's generally just they're really weak.